Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Ed Bank, and we start with the 90th edition of the Masters on ESPN, and a strong day so far for Rory McIlroy. He is 7 under. That is good enough for a 2-stroke lead. He is atop the leaderboard. He's 2 under in today's round, 7 under overall. Just moments ago, he missed a birdie by inches. But Rory McIlroy has the lead. Justin Rose is already in the clubhouse. He's one of the 2 golfers in second at 5 under. Patrick Reed also 5 under so far for the tournament. This is the final week of the NBA's regular season. The Celtics have a 2-game lead over the Knicks for the second spot of the East. They host the Pelicans. ESPN's Kendrick Perkins says, despite New York's win over Boston last night, the Celtics are still the team to beat.
Was this win important for the New York Knicks? Absolutely. Did this mean anything for the Boston Celtics? Did they leave out of Madison Square Garden lacking confidence or saying that they still can't reach their goal or they shouldn't be the favorites to come out of these? Hell no.
In the Western Conference tonight, the Nuggets will host the Thunder. Denver with a 1-game lead over the Lakers and Rockets for the 3rd spot in the Western Conference.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy. Coming up Monday, we have a packed sports weekend, and I'll react to it all upon further review. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's rock!
And off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
This is Shaq O'Neal, and I hate Matt.
Paul O'Neal.
They're chanting Paul O'Neal's name.
Alondra Villarreal. Getting ready for coffee and flannel. Sundays on Eagle 98.1. And Mr. Toby Tomplin. All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Theriot next hour. An old face coming home. Tigers getting set to take on the Rebs in Oxford. Ton to do, but let us begin as we do every single day.
It's time to pop the top on another edition of AFR with Bud Light. Drink easy.
Huge series this weekend in Oxford. LSU, Ole Miss, 2 teams that are caught in this clump right in the middle of the Southeastern Conference. You've got South Carolina and Missouri who are garbage at the bottom. You've got your top-tier teams right now, at least by record. Georgia looks incredible. Texas has obviously been off. Some Mississippi State had been until this past weekend when they got swept. But still, I would count them there. Then everybody else is just clumped within a couple of games of each other. So this is really a pivotal weekend where when we come through this 3-game series and you look at the conference standings, you're going to have teams looking at the second half of conference either from a pole position above 500 or teams really needing to make a move and do something improbable. You look at LSU at 6-6 in the conference. You look at Ole Miss at 5-7 in the conference. If LSU comes out of this weekend with a series win, let's say they take 2 out of 3, you're talking about a team that would be at 8-7 in the league, above 500. Staring down a home series against A&M, a road series against Mississippi State. Still a series against South Carolina ahead. You still got a series at Georgia, which will be really tough. But you look at Ole Miss right now, 2 games under 500 at 5-7. If they lose this home series, and they're looking at coming out of this weekend 3 games under 500, They'd have to win 3 weekends just to get back to even. So all that to say, it's a massive, massive, massive weekend with LSU and Ole Miss for positioning. Tigers' RPI currently is at 73, but we talk about it all the time. It just doesn't matter. You're going to play 30 SEC games just by the virtue of playing on the road against ranked Ole Miss, on the road against top 5 Georgia, on the road against top 10 Mississippi State. Like, the RPI is going to take care of itself. That's not even a consideration. It's about conference wins. And the committee does not care about your conference standing. It doesn't matter if you're 3rd or 7th or 10th. That's irrelevant. It's the number of conference wins. That's what they're looking at. So for LSU, I think a very realistic target, which we've talked about, is getting to 16. You're at 6-6 through 4 weeks. Can you go 10-8 in the next 6? That starts this weekend on the road against Ole Miss. So, this is an interesting series between these two teams. The last 2 times they've met in the regular season, in Oxford in 2023, of course, Tigers had Paul Skeens, and then a year later in Baton Rouge in 2024 when LSU wasn't very good, LSU swept both of those series. Now, last year they met in the semis at the SEC tournament, and Ole Miss beat LSU 2-0 in that game. I look at this weekend, and a day ago, we had Chase Parham from Rebels 24/7. We had Kendall Rogers with us. We had dudes that cover the conference as a whole, or the college baseball as a whole. They cover Ole Miss to give us their perspective. And what's very clear about this series, a couple of things. Number one is Ole Miss has good, not great, but good frontline pitching and a couple of good bullpen arms. Their staff ERA for Ole Miss is right now at, sorry, I had it. Their staff ERA is 3.70. Sorry, I knew I had it right there. Their staff ERA is 3.70. That's 5th in the league. They're 5th in the conference in staff ERA. But they are 15th in batting average. And there's no team in the SEC that strikes out more than Ole Miss. To put this very simply, they are a bunch of big old dudes that get on their back foot, dip their back shoulder, and try to elevate everything because, like Tennessee, they play in a total trash, bitty ballpark. 390 to center, 365 to the power alleys. For context, if you're not familiar with dimensions, the box, which plays small, is 405 to center and 385 to the alleys. You're talking about coming in 15 or 20 feet from center and 20 feet in the alleys. Basically, what are fly ball outs at Alec Box or anywhere else are home runs there. This team, Ole Miss, lives and dies with the home run. That's it. On Tuesday, LSU played Bethune-Cookman. In the second inning of that game, Bethune-Cookman had 6 singles in an inning. I can live with that. Throw the ball over the plate, and if they get 6 singles in an inning, I can live with that. Because that's not going to happen very often. The probability of that happening in baseball is not very good. What you can't do against Ole Miss is walk, 3-run homer. That's what they want you to do. Give them base runners. They're going to get on their back foot and try to knock one out of the ballpark. What you need them to do is go single 3-run homer, which they've shown now through a sample already this season of 34 games that they're not capable of doing that. So you've got to throw the ball over the plate. Tonight in game 1, it's Case and Evans against Hunter Elliott. Evans, great strikeout stuff. He will probably in this ball game, Case and Evans will probably strike out double digits. It doesn't mean he's going to extend deep in the ball game. It doesn't mean he's going to get the win. It just means Ole Miss strikes out a ton. They will take 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts if the one is a homer. That's how they play offensive baseball. This Ole Miss team plays offensive baseball. So Evans, who struck out 59 in 41 2/3 innings pitched, is probably going to strike out a lot tonight. But he's got to throw the ball over the plate. You're going against Hunter Elliott. Now, Hunter Elliott, you might remember, was awesome as a freshman. He and Dylan DeLucia are what rode Ole Miss to the national championship in 2022. The unfortunate thing for Hunter Elliott is he had the UCL injury. Instead of having Tommy John, he did the sleeve procedure, and it didn't work. And so it effectively cost him 2 seasons. So he's a fifth-year guy now who still, by the way, has another year of eligibility. The problem with Elliott is he throws a ton of pitches, and so he doesn't extend. He normally gets you through 4, maybe into the 5th inning. That's about the extent of it for Hunter Elliott. And he loves to throw the changeup, but he doesn't throw it for a strike. So if you're LSU, you have got to spit on the changeup in this ballgame. It's a hard thing to do because the changeup coming out of the hand looks like a fastball, and you want to swing at the fastball. But if you can spit on his changeup, get his pitch count high, get him out of the game early, make them get into the bullpen, that sets you up great for the rest of the weekend. Kay Townsend, who's going to pitch in Game 2, he's a draft-eligible sophomore. He's a guy that some draft experts project as a top 10 pick. He's probably not going to go that high because he's a college righty, and the high school talent and the premier lefties tend to go early. Think Kate Anderson. But he's probably a late first, early second-round pick, high-level prospect. He'll go against William Schmidt. And then Taylor Rabe is a reliever who they're making into a starter right now out of necessity. Not that dissimilar from Grant Fontenot starting in Game 3, a reliever they're making into a starter right now. So these teams, in many respects with their pitching staffs, mirror one another. The key for LSU is you've got to throw the ball over the plate because this is not an Ole Miss team capable of beating you by getting 3, 4, 5 hits in an inning, 12, 13, 14 hits in a ball game. That's just not what they do. So don't give them base runners. You got to throw strikes. And for LSU, you got to drive Hunter Elliott's pitch count up tonight, get him out of the game early, make them go into their bullpen early, because if they go into their bullpen early, that severely weakens them later in the weekend because they don't have a depth of talented arms on this team. So it's a team that if they're elevating the baseball and running it out of the yard, they can be dangerous, but that's only really dangerous if you're putting runners on base. I can live with a solo homer in a bitty ballpark. I can't live with walk, hit by pitch, grand slam. Don't give it to them. Make them earn it at the plate. Tigers should be good this weekend. Game 1 tonight at 6:30 there at Patrick Swayze Field in Oxford. It's not actually. Did you know that, Alondra? It's not actually Patrick Swayze Field.
Wait, really?
I just made that up.
This whole entire time, I thought it was because they love Dirty Dancing.
It's not Patrick Swayze Field. I did just make that up. However, 2 Fridays ago, I emceed the St. James Episcopal auction. That's Rivers. Her children go to school there, so they asked me to MC their auction, which I was happy to do at the City Club. Great venue, by the way. Shout out City Club. And I met a lovely family who live in my neighborhood, by the way.
Okay.
And their daughter is named Swayze.
Cute.
They're Ole Miss grads. They named their daughter after the field.
I kind of love that.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll probably name my kid Alex after the box.
Well, do you know it's actually Alec? It's not Alec.
No, I know that.
A lot of people don't, but the Box family did come forth years ago and said they call that Alex went by Alec. The family called him Alec, even though it's spelled Alex. So, the more you know.
Shout out Bill Franques.
Shout out Bill, the GOAT.
Here he is.
Bill, tell you what, you want obscure baseball facts and trivia.
Bill Franques.
Bill Franques. Well, Jim, you know, on days that start with a T in the month of February, when the temperature is above 76 degrees, left-handed hitters against a righty sinker ball pitcher average 376 at the box.
That is literally a stat he would give you.
I mean, he's kind of a guy.
And then Todd Polies would be like, true.
Todd Polies would be like, he'd be giving you the name. He'd be giving you the name on Twitter. Shout out Todd Polies. Shout out Bill Franques. All right, it's After Further Review. Show Up and Every Day is brought to you by Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR, the official beer of your Fighting Tigers of LSU. By the way, I was talking to my good friends today, Courtney, Mary, friends over at Mockler. Alondra, I need to fill you in on this. I haven't had a chance to tell you. But so each day next week, we are going to have LSU Baseball Bud Light prize packs to give away here on AFR in advance of the LSU Texas A&M home series.
That's fun.
I mean, like the cases of the national championship beer, national championship hats, shirts, maybe them Faya Bud Light jerseys they made.
Ooh.
I mean,
a jersey?
Have you seen it?
No, but I might have to set one aside.
Oh, I wore one in the opener today. This year, I mean.
I didn't even see it.
So it's like this can.
Yeah.
The jersey pattern.
So it's badass, basically, is what you're saying.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, kinda, yeah.
Because those cans are badass, or bottles, I mean.
So next Friday, I gotta wear the jersey. Got to bring it back. Anyway, point being, we'll have to use our contesting platform, and Alondra as our new promotions director for 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge is the one who's going to be responsible for all that. So Alondra, just FYI,
thank you.
I've got some work for you to do.
Perfect.
Got some work for you to do next week.
Awesome.
Paula, you don't worry about it. You do the thing that you do awesome, which is all of our video everything. Paula and Alondra.
I'll do everything else.
Alondra. All right, it's after further review. We're glad you're hanging out with us here. Let me knock out a quick break. Friday show is brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Theriot in 45 minutes from right now. Saints got a big-time prospect coming to the facility. Want to talk about it next at AFR.
AFR.
I want to give a big shout-out to my buddy Jareth Knockan and my friends over at Glow Resources. GLO, glowresources.com, glowresources.com. They are complete employer solutions over at Glow Resources. Again, not a temp staffing agency. I mention that to you all the time. They're not temp staffing. They are permanent employer solutions. So they are finding you permanent employees for the jobs that you're trying to fill. So look them up, GLO, glowresources.com, glowresources.com. And I was fired up to see this, man. I saw this on their Twitter and all their social media a day ago, that Glow Resources was named they were named number one in workforce staffing in Louisiana. GLO, glowresources.com, glowresources.com. There's a picture of Jareth right there. Jareth and I go to the same barber, by the way. It's Glow Resources. So if you need to find those permanent staffing solutions, skilled blue-collar labor, any type of office job, you want Glow Resources. glowresources.com.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Many reasons why you should check out LouisianaSports.net every day. Among them, we have breaking news. By the way, you can text LSN, LouisianaSports.net. That's what we affectionately here refer to LouisianaSports.net, LSN. Text LSN, those three letters, to 499-1045, 225-499-1045. If you want to be signed up for our breaking news alerts, effectively, if we ever have a breaking news story. For example, earlier today, Johnny Jones was officially hired as an LSU assistant. We had that story for you at LouisianaSports.net. You would get texted that news immediately. Just a bit ago, as a matter of fact, before we came on air, I tweeted this news. I got it confirmed. Damon Stoudemire, former NBA player, former Georgia Tech head coach who was fired a few months ago, or last month, I guess. Damon Stoudemire on LSU's campus today. Deal is not yet finalized, but expected to be done maybe throughout this weekend. But Stoudemire, like, for example, whenever that news breaks, we would text you that. A couple of Saturdays ago, over at LouisianaSports.net, we broke the news about Gabriel Elliford having his torn ACL. So effectively, if you ever want that breaking news, whenever we have it, we would text you that breaking news. But you have to opt in. So just text LSN to 225-499-1045, 225-499-1045, 225-499-1045. Opt in. You'll be right there. So Johnny Jones has been officially hired as an LSU assistant basketball coach. So interesting. So whenever Will Wade was hired, there were four names that I was told initially that were being considered for the staff. It was Rick Stansbury, Johnny Jones, Damon Stoudemire. One other, and I'm told that fourth one that was maybe of interest is not going to happen. So I'll reserve the right to hold that name close to vest. Maybe when the staff is complete, I'll tell you. But three of those four, it looks like, are going to get done. Johnny Jones, I think, is fascinating. My understanding with Johnny is, and LSU has formally announced this, Johnny had been the head coach. Of course, he was fired at LSU as the head coach, and he went to Texas Southern over there in Houston, and he'd been the head coach at Texas Southern in the SWAC. My understanding is he just wanted to come home for his last job before retirement. So it's an opportunity to come back to his alma mater, come back to Louisiana. I don't know this specifically, but I do know that there are it's an oddity, but there are, like, when you're a state employee, if you're a coach, you're a state employee. And so you have the opportunity to collect retirement across multiple states if you have been a state employee in that state for so many years. Like, I'll give you an example. So Kevin Steele. Kevin Steele, one of the reasons when he was at LSU for 1 year as defensive coordinator in 2014 or 2015, and then went back, I think, to Auburn. Or I think he went to Auburn and then back to Alabama, whatever it was. So he went back because he was going to be able to reach a retirement level in the state of Alabama and collect state retirement in Alabama, which is very good. So Steve Ensminger, by the way. Steve Ensminger coached in Texas and Louisiana and Alabama and Georgia, and, like, he was going to collect retirement in like several different states, which is awesome, right? If you don't think of it in those terms. But I think for Johnny, that's probably part of it as well, an opportunity to finish his career, even as an assistant at a place he loves, a place where he played, where he was an assistant coach under Dale Brown, where he was the head coach when he came over from North Texas, and now gets to be an assistant coach again under Will Wade. And so when you look at this staff that Will Wade is building, you're talking about Johnny Jones, Rick Stansbury, both former SEC head coaches. Will Wade, who again is now an SEC head coach. And then Damon Stoudemire, if he's joining, does in fact, they finished that the job you're talking about, a guy that before his time at Georgia Tech was with the Boston Celtics, so NBA experience and Power 4 head coaching experience at Georgia Tech. You're building a pretty monster staff, and they probably got more support staff to go, but Will Wade's built a pretty monster staff of sharp basketball minds, but also great recruiters as well with tons of great relationships. Rick Stansberry had been at Memphis under Penny Hardaway, where in the NIL era they had done exceptionally well there at Memphis. So a guy that not only knows basketball, has been a head coach in this conference, but also understands this era as well. So building up that staff, Rick Stansberry, Johnny Jones, they are official. Again, we reported Damon Stoudemire, but we'll wait on that to be. That is not yet official, by the way. What I can confirm is that Stoudemire's at LSU today. He was at the basketball facility today. And we'll see if, in fact, they are able to finalize that deal to bring Damon Stoudemire on a Will Wade staff as well. Talk some NFL draft here in a second. Let me remind you about Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Y'all, they're the best at Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. It's not just me saying it. They got 40 years worth of a track record to prove it. It's where Louisianians have gone to get engaged for 4 decades. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. LMFJ.com. It's one of those things where when you look at a diamond from Lee Michaels, you notice it across the room. And you might wonder, why? Why does that diamond look different than others? Well, you can go to Lee Michaels and have them explain it because their gemologists can do a much better job explaining it than I can. It's literally what they do. But so much of it is just the care they take in the diamonds they select when Scott goes on these diamond buying missions to India every year to bring the best selection here. And because they've been buying for 9 stores for 40 years, they can get a great selection and pass along great value. It's Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Thrill her with a gift in the red box from Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. All right, let's have to further review. Hat tip Nick Underhill, who had this report earlier today. Nick Underhill reported that the New Orleans Saints are hosting Jordyn Tyson on a pre-draft visit. This one is really intriguing because Tyson he's an Arizona State receiver, and he has been massively productive. And when you talk about a game changer physically and from productivity, it's Jordyn Tyson. Checks all the boxes. Was at Arizona State with Sam Leavitt. The problem with Tyson is the injury history. So he had a big knee injury after his freshman year at Colorado. He had a broken collarbone at the end of his 2024 season. That was the year Arizona State went to the college football playoff. And then a hamstring injury in 2025 sidelined him for the rest of the year and basically through preseason draft workouts thus far. So it's one of those where getting him here is so significant because it allows your medical team the opportunity to put hands on it and to say, all right, do a physical evaluation to say, do we feel like he is injury prone? What is the projectability for a guy like Tyson with his injury history? Now, I can get over a collarbone injury. Tyler Shuck had collarbone injury. Sometimes in a collision sport like football, you're going to have broken bones. What you start to worry about is when you have the ligament tears and the soft tissue injuries, because then you start to worry about the propensity of those injuries. I've heard Dr. Etheridge on with Hester and Flynn and in the morning talk about that in the past. When you go to the combine or these things, you try to put a career timeline. Based on that injury, we feel like he can play X years at a productive level. So that's the benefit of getting Tyson to the Saints facility, to make sure that you feel like he's a guy that maybe has just had some bad injury luck, but could still project to have a long career in the NFL. Because when he's on the field, the talent for a guy like Tyson is just undeniable. He's a guy that in 2025, before the injury in October, in 9 games, had 61 catches for 711 yards and 8 touchdowns. In 2024, before the late season injury, he had 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns. So you're talking about a massively productive guy, and you go put on the tape, and you're just wowed by the ability. It's just, can he stay healthy? So it's one of the benefits of having him here, the top 30 visit, and getting him to New Orleans to go through the medical, work him out, interview him to see if it might be a fit, because that's a guy that if you're okay, if you're convinced on the injury front, then that's a guy that's absolutely worthy of the 8th overall pick. But a lot of us, yours truly included, have redirected our focus to Carnell Tate from Ohio State, Mekhi Lemon from Southern Cal, and some of these other players because they don't have the injury history that Tyson does. But sans the injury history, Tyson is right there in that conversation. So big opportunity for New Orleans to see. And then something else that maybe just to plant the seed is, what if at 8 you end up going defensive back at Mansour Delane, Ruben Bain, something like that. But then because of the injury history, Tyson starts to slip to the teens, early 20s. We've talked about the possibility of New Orleans trading back into round 1 at the end of round 1. Well, that could be a prospect where you say, let's go get him. Let's go back into round 1 and get a guy we think that's a top 10 talent if he's healthy. So big opportunity here for New Orleans hosting Jordyn Tyson this right now, according to Nick Underhill on a pre-draft visit. All right, it's After Further Review. Friday show is brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. We'll knock out a quick break. Theriot in 30 minutes. We'll go around the SEC when we come back. It's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time, or you don't pay a dime. 752-0001, 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. Spell it out, O-N-E, 1hourbr.com. 80 degrees right now in Baton Rouge. Y'all know the drill. The ticket, triple-digit temps are right around the bend. We are going to be living in those triple-digit temps every single day before you know it, and your AC gets no relief. It sits out there on the side of your house in that relentless heat, humidity, bugs, dust, rain, dander, all of it. Never gets a break. You want to make sure that thing is ready to go to keep your home cool throughout the entire summer. How do you do that? You make sure it's ready to roll with a pre-season AC tune-up from River City's 1 Hour Air. Look for the big yellow vans and trucks with the giant clock on the side, 752-0001, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game all season long. In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for our state's world-class athletes, because it takes a champion to care for champions.
I trust the lake to keep me at my best.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues,
Like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files? Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All them shows in you, and you got blue beats falling out your glass. Your man don't want you in the club, when you probably starting fights in the club. You come through and you're in a car, all in you might know you a star. You come with 4 or 5, time to fight anything straight out the door. All them shows in you, and you got blue beats falling out your glass.
16 attendees from the SEC. No, I'm sorry. 16 attendees to the NFL Draft, 5 from the SEC. How about this? So, I do find this interesting. If you were a player that was going to be drafted, you thought you were going to be drafted, would you go to the draft? Alondra, would you go to the draft?
I would.
Paulie, would you go if you knew really good chance, like you're going to be drafted in the first round? Would you go?
I would probably stay home.
Why?
Just more family that can be around.
Alondra, why would you go?
I would go because I feel like that's part of the whole deal. Like, I'm going first round. I want to be up there. I want to accept my jersey from Roger Goodell.
There's always the chance you don't get picked.
Yeah.
Which could be kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
However, I've seen plenty of dudes at the draft have a great attitude about it, just to say, like, I get invited to the draft.
Right.
I'm going. Like, for example, Ty Simpson, Caden Proctor from Alabama are going. Colton Hood from Tennessee, Monster Delane's going to go, and then Keldrick Falk from Auburn is going to go. Like, I don't think Ty Simpson's going in round 1. I mean, he might. I guess there's a chance there's a team like late round 1 could move back into the end of round 1 and be like, let's go get our guy. I don't think that's a high probability. It's possible. So, like, if you're Ty Simpson, let's just say it this way. That's a risk. Yeah? That's a risk.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't think I'd be embarrassed by that.
I'm not saying I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah.
But it's a risk.
Right.
Like, you may not get picked.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm not picked. Like, they invited me to the NFL draft. I get to put on a suit and go be at the draft, and eventually my name's going to be called. If it's round 2 or whatever, I'll go hang out there, and I'll walk out on the stage, and I'll meet the commissioner, and I'll get my jersey, and I'll take my picture, and I guess I just look at it like, maybe this is just one of those things where I sincerely and deeply am unmoved by the opinions of others.
Yeah.
It's probably why I do this job, because every day of my life, people poop on me. I piss off, like I say all the time, the worst part about being in the opinion media is giving opinions. Literally, the worst part of the job is the job. Because no matter what, every day I'm going to piss somebody off. It's not intentional. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or upset you. It's just my job is to sit here and give what I believe to be well thought out, well informed, strong opinions. And people disagree, and that's okay. It's okay. And I just don't care if you disagree. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you think I look like a thumb. I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to kiss my wife. I'm going to play with my son. I'm going to watch baseball. I'm going to sleep great tonight. And if tomorrow all of you decide we're never listening to your show again, cool. I'll go sell Rooster Parish. Like, I'll be good. I'm good. I'm genuinely just unmoved by what people think. So, like, if you're Ty Simpson and you go, or you're someone who is like, I don't want to go because what if I don't get picked? Would that be embarrassing? My feeling is, who cares? You're at the draft.
Right. That's
Like,
once in a lifetime, the fact that you even got invited.
it is literally, people misuse literal all the time, literally once in a lifetime. You can only go through the draft process once.
Yeah.
This is literally, Russ Mitchell, literally a once in a lifetime opportunity.
And only a select few people get it.
There's some times where dudes go and they just like sit in the crowd.
Yeah.
They're 4th round picks. I'm just going to sit in the crowd. And when they call me, I'm jumping up on stage. Look at that. Seen that in the NBA. When dudes aren't invited, they'll go sit in the crowd. Now, there aren't 4th round picks in the NBA, but still they'll just go, they're not invited to backstage, but they go sit in the crowd. They come out of the stands and go stand on stage when they get their name called. That's really cool. I love it. Shout out to all of them. I don't think, by the way, that Ty Simpson is going to be a first rounder, but we'll see. Maybe so.
Wow, that opinion just made me so angry.
They do. Did I just rage bait you?
You just rage baited me
with
so
Ty
hard.
Simpson?
I'm not going to get over it for the whole weekend.
I mean, do you realize that Bama is burning is literally just me trolling
Rage
Alabama?
baiting.
That's all it is. And if they would stop caring,
you'd stop doing it.
I would stop doing it.
Right.
They can't stop caring about me.
They can't quit you.
They cannot quit me. We're like the gay Cowboys, me and Alabama fans. We together are gay Cowboys in that movie.
I don't know if I'd put it that way. But
That's what we are.
Yeah.
We're the gay Cowboys in the movie.
Y'all are Brokeback Mountain.
Me, Bama fans, Brokeback Mountain. They can't quit me. They just can't quit me.
No, they can't.
And I just
you can't quit them either.
And I just thirst off of their melt. It fuels me watching them. It's like a little 4-year-old kicking in a anthill just to watch them all scurry.
Yeah.
So you better believe I'm dressing my ass up like Chief Osceola again. Bama loses a home game to Florida State. You don't think my ass is gonna be back on that horse?
No, I know.
I saw Mr. Harvey Honore at Supper Club. He's the guy who loaned me his horse last year. I saw him at Supper Club a couple weeks ago. I popped into Supper Club, and Mr. Harvey Honore was right there with Mr. Eric Lane, some other folks having dinner. He called me over. He talked to me about that horse. I said, "You better believe, man, I'm calling you again." Like, if Florida State goes into Brian Dennehy Stadium and wins that game, tell old Peanut or whatever the horse's name was.
Was that its name?
I have no idea. Hazelnut. I don't know the horse's name. I don't care. Pretty horse, a beautiful horse.
That's messed up.
Tell what? Oh, the horse you offended? I don't know the horse's name.
Yeah, you just rage baited the horse.
I rage baited the horse. But just rest assured, I'm getting back on that horse again.
I respect it.
I'm at to borrow the headgear again from Trey Erie's wife. Shout out. I had to get Erica to remake me a spear because I disassembled the thing.
Yeah.
Because it was really just a garden shovel tied to the end of a pole. And then she taped all the feathers on the whole thing. I still got my Warwick Dunn jersey. That's good. Anybody got any other ideas for how I could one-up the costume? I'm here for it. You let me know. But anyway, all that to say...
What if you actually speared somebody?
Well, I tried to spear Chris Marler last year.
Such a shame you missed.
He was out there videoing it.
Yeah.
But so instead we just speared the jersey on the ground, a Bama jersey on the ground. All right, it's After Further Review. We're brought to you by First South Farm Credit, firstsouthland.com, firstsouthland.com. Thinking of buying land? Your first call should be to First South Farm Credit, firstsouthland.com, firstsouthland.com. Start at the website, y'all, firstsouthland.com. They have the ultimate recreational land buyer's guide on the website. Such a great resource. It's a totally free resource as well. That will answer pretty much any introductory question you have. But so many people who buy land already own land. So if you want to take some of the equity in your current property, roll it into your new property, you could do that. Look, you work hard. You make a good living. You deserve the opportunity to unwind. Maybe it's a hunting property in Mississippi, your recreational property in Texas, whatever it is, Arkansas. They can help you buy land anywhere in the lower 48, or maybe you want 100 acres to build your family's dream home. It's First South Farm Credit. They've been doing it for more than 100 years. FirstSouthland.com, FirstSouthland.com for First South Farm Credit. FirstSouthland.com. All right, do it every day about this time. Let's go around the SEC.
Around the SEC, bringing you the biggest news from the nation's best conference. The Vanderbilt Commodores.
Vandy beat Oklahoma 10-5. Game one of their baseball series yesterday in Nashville at Hawkins Field. Connor Fennell got the win. Mike Mancini was 3 for 5 with 6 RBI, including 2 homers. As the Commodores get the win, they move to 7-6 in conference play. The 16th ranked Sooners fall to 5-8 in the league.
The South Carolina Gamecocks.
Break up the Gamecocks. In the pillow fight in the Southeastern Conference, South Carolina beats Missouri in Como 5-1 in the opener. Now they're both 3-10 in the league. An absolute disgrace, both of you. A pox on both of your universities. Please get Missouri out of the Southeastern Conference.
The Kentucky Wildcats.
How about Will Stein doing work on the recruiting trail? I mean, a major recruiting win here. 4-star 2027 defensive lineman Elijah Brown committed to the Wildcats. Had official visits lined up to Mizzou and Auburn, but he is now pledged to the Wildcats. 6'3", 290. He's out of Alabama, the number 271 overall prospect in the country, 14th best player in the state of Alabama, the 32nd best defensive lineman, but he is heading up to Bourbon Country.
The Auburn Tigers.
The Bluegrass. And Jordan Hare Stadium. They're going to host a friendly. Alondra, I don't know if you know what that means, but that means a fake match.
So I actually didn't know that.
A friendly is it's an exhibition.
Okay.
It doesn't count. Argentina, and Iceland. They're going to play a friendly before the World Cup. Auburn could make $2 million on ticket sales alone in this. Tickets expected to go $300 in the lower level, $45 for end zone seats. Would you go?
No.
Why not?
I don't really
Why do you
care.
hate soccer?
I don't care for it.
Why aren't you cultured? You're from Mexico. You should love
I'm not
soccer.
from Mexico.
You're Mexicana. You're Mexicana. Your
I
family.
was born in South Carolina.
I didn't even know that. Oh, you're from San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm from San Antonio. I was born in South Carolina, though.
Why did you go to? Why were you born there?
My dad was like doing a job there, and
Oh.
so they were there for like a month or whatever, and I just
So you're a
was
South
born.
Carolina native.
I guess, yeah.
No, that's what you are. You're a native of the place you're born.
I mean, I left as soon as I could.
Doesn't matter. You're a native South Carolina.
Greenville, South Carolina.
You're a Greenville native.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Doesn't matter.
Other than that.
You're a native. You're a Baton Rouge resident.
Yes.
Your hometown is San Antonio, but you are a
Correct.
Greenville, South Carolina native.
Mhm.
Paul, where are you born?
I was born in Texas.
Where?
Wait, what?
Yeah, North Richland Hills.
North Richland Hills?
Yep.
Is that where the hospital is?
I believe so, yeah.
My mind is blown.
If I'm right, I think it's close to Dallas.
Yeah.
Native Texan, Paul O'Neill.
Who knew Paul was more Texan than I was?
Learned that today.
That's crazy.
Paul was born there. You weren't.
Mm-mm.
Drew, my son's a native Texan. He was
True.
born in Houston,
Yeah.
Texas Children's Hospital. Native Texan. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Alondra, I blame you. You
I'm
brought
sorry.
all of the OTB energy to this show. All of the structure that normally accompanies this show when you're here just goes
I feel like
out
that
of the
happens.
window.
Yeah, my bad.
So basically,
I
now,
didn't even do anything. You did it yourself.
now I'm blaming you
For
for
the
the
clock?
lack of structure on OTB.
No.
Yes,
I have
clearly.
literally nothing to do with this.
What
I
is
didn't
the
do
var-
it.
what
You
is the
brought
common
up-
variable? What is the common variable?
I mean, that's fair when you put it that way, but like you brought up everything else. So, did I prep this segment? Yes. Did I bring up Mexico? No.
Who gave me the Jordyn Hare Stadium story?
That was on me, yes.
I did ask.
I didn't make you go off.
I did
off
ask
track.
for the Ole Ole Ole.
You
song.
did.
Okay. So
Even the clock is messed up now.
I'm sorry.
Even the clock, you're on the OTB clock now, too.
We're close to it. Break. It's AFR.
After further review.
We're brought to you by Duplessis Pools. DuplessisBuilders.net is the website. DuplessisBuilders.net. DuplessisBuilders.net. They're going to build you a beautiful pool. They can also build you a gorgeous outdoor kitchen. Maybe you got the pool and you want to add the outdoor kitchen. Eric and I did that a few years ago. You want to talk about completely reimagining your entire space. Add an outdoor kitchen. If you spend time outdoors like we do, my goodness, what a game changer. I mean, almost every day of my life, I'm in our outdoor kitchen. Love to eat dinner out there, covered area, TV outside. Just a way to enjoy a beautiful day, even when it's raining. I mean, what a gorgeous way to just watch the rain fall. Let our friends at Duplessis Pools help you out. DuplessisBuilders.net, DuplessisBuilders.net. We tell you all the time, you go to the homepage, there's the pick your pool option. You can pick your outdoor kitchen as well there. So go to DuplessisBuilders.net. You can design it all right there online. It's DuplessisBuilders.net.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game all season long. In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for our state's world-class athletes. Because it takes a champion to care for champions.
I trust the lake to keep me at my best.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Investing in a new roof doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Pelican Roofing, we offer 0 interest for 21 months because everyone deserves a safe, secure home. Trusted, local, affordable. Pelican Roofing, making quality roofing affordable for South Louisiana families.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information...
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Don't you turn me loose in Fred circa 2008. Tell you what's going to happen.
Are you going to go to that crawfish boil?
Oof. Is crawfish boil at Fred's?
All right,
Look at what you're doing. Stop doing
this.
this.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Focus. See what you're doing? It is you.
You brought it up.
It is you. No, I wasn't talking to you.
You said Fred's.
I wasn't talking to you.
You made eye contact with me.
Nope. I'm looking at the screen.
All right.
All I was doing.
I'm turning my mic off.
All I was doing was talking to the audience. But what crawfish boil? Shout out Jason Day. What crawfish boil? There's a Fred's crawfish boil.
There's a Fred's crawfish boil. I think Guarantee has a table at it.
What? Okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Shout out Fred's. Jason Day. It's my guy. Fraioli too. Shout out. Those are my guys. I want to talk about this when Theriot's here. Golly, Alondra, what you did to my clock. It is you. It is your, yes, it is your fault. You are the one. I've come to this conclusion. I'm no longer mad at Hester and Flynn. I'm mad at you. You're the one. Play the Anthony Davis thing. This was on Draymond Green's podcast talking about the Pelicans in a reunion. Play that.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's on the audio sheet, Delandra.
Who said it?
Anthony Davis on the audio. I don't know that we have time to play it.
No, I'm sorry.
What? Play it.
I don't have it on here.
Okay, look in Muso's folder from yesterday. We'll revisit next hour.
I'll have it ready for the next one.
Can't wait. It's after further review. We're glad to have you hanging out with us here. So Theriot will be in studio here in just a little bit with Ryan's Letter Kick Rocks. We'll let you hear what Anthony Davis said on Draymond Green's podcast. Or maybe, Alondra, what we could do is talk about the Fred's Crawfish Boil and other native places of our birth, which is redundant. One other thing I wanted to get to is, I'm not sure if you saw this, but the NCAA basketball tournament, on a serious note, the NCAA basketball tournament revenue has been distributed now. So like every time a team from a conference plays a game in the tournament, you get a share of the revenue. And the Big Ten revenue for the NCAA tournament blew everyone else out of the water, which is one illustration of why basketball matters. We'll get to that coming up after the top of the hour.
After further review.
We're brought to you by Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. Windows, door, siding, shutters too. We do Relief Windows and ReliefWindows.com. It's energy-efficient replacement windows, beautiful entry doors, hardy plank, vinyl siding, shutters too. They do it all at Relief Windows. Also, Relief Windows is one of the presenting sponsors of Titan Combat Championship MMA tomorrow, Saturday, over at LeBerge in Baton Rouge. Brandon Holly, Adrian Holly, awesome people. Looking forward to seeing my friends over there tomorrow night at the fights at LeBerge. Doors at 6:15. Fights start, I believe it's 7, maybe 7:15. But it's going to be a great night. Alondra, you're going as well? I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm going.
Let's go. Don't you distract me, Alondra. We're looking forward to it. Now, as always, if you want energy-efficient replacement windows to lower your energy bills, beautiful entry doors, hardy plank, vinyl siding, shades, and shutters. They do it all. They're better than anyone. It's Relief Windows. ReliefWindows.com. ReliefWindows.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Ed Benkin. Round 2 of the Masters continues on ESPN, and the leaderboard is tightening up. There is now a tie atop the leaderboard. Rory McIlroy had the lead throughout much of the day. However, Patrick Reed with the 3 under in this round 2 has caught up with McIlroy. They are both at 6 under for the tournament. Justin Rose is done for the day. He is 1 back. Jason Day also 1 back of the lead as they continue with round 2 at Augusta. This is the final weekend of the NBA's regular season. The Lakers and Rockets are 1 game back of the third-place Nuggets in the West. Early on ESPN Radio, Sirius XM's Frank Asola says injuries may catch up with the Lakers in the long run.
Luke is over in Spain getting treatment for his hamstring. You know, that grade 2 hamstring, they usually say it takes almost a month to heal. It doesn't look like Austin Reeves is going to be available.
The Lakers will host the Suns tonight while the Nuggets are home to take on the Thunder. Joel Embiid has been discharged from the hospital after his appendectomy. There is no timetable for his return. The Sixers play the Pacers tonight. Baseball, bottom of the ninth at Wrigley. Pirates lead the Cubs 2-0. Sad note from football. Former Jets quarterback Brownie Nagel has died after a battle with colon cancer.
Hey, it's your resident Super Bowl champ, Chris Candy. Coming up Monday, we have a packed sports weekend, and I'll react to it all in my upon further review. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
It's that Louisiana boy, yeah, they call him the Riot. Born and raised in the swamps, on the fight like a tiger.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
That's right.
It's that Louisiana boy, yeah, they call him the Riot. Born and raised in the swamps, on the fight like a tiger. He going beast mode, baby, he a beast though. What you think he supposed to do? You picture better reload. Get the point.
After further review, the Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs. Alpha Customs, Prairieville and Lafayette, and online at alphacustoms.net.
Well, how's your week going?
Week was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. I'm full of good ideas.
Here comes Theriot. The throw, not in time. Scudero delivers, and the Giants lead 4-3 in the 10th.
The wave pool, although probably full of bacteria, flesh-eating parasites, and the occasional turd, provides endless hours of fun. It's not cool to have a 30A sticker on the back of your grocery go-getter. Big fan of the truck.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Hour 2, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Londra Villarreal. We're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Yeah, bruh.
Yo, bruh.
What up, what up, what up?
What's happening?
Fired up, dude. Going into Tiger Stadium tomorrow.
That's huge.
Last time I was there was the Western Kentucky game. Worst Tiger Stadium experience literally in my life.
It's going to be lit.
And I was there in 94 when they lost to Southern Miss.
I went to a track meet at LSU last week. The music in Tiger Stadium during the track meet had me going. So I'm jealous. I think you're going to have a good time.
Was it so Tigers practice Saturday in Tiger Stadium. Lane Kiffin is opening the practice to media.
Turn up.
we'll have to watch from the press box, which is fine.
It's fine.
We'll be covered. The one complicating factor is, what you don't think about, is you're far away. So you got to have binoculars.
Yeah.
Because you are far away. And you're trying to chart things, right?
Yeah, of
You need
course.
jersey numbers. There's no PA announcer. There's no big screen.
Dixon's not there? He's not going?
No. Well, he might be there, but he's not going to be, piping in. Jace Brown on the reception.
Could you maybe get Dixon to do it, but
No.
just not over the loudspeaker?
No, I'm not interested.
Okay.
Not interested
Okay.
in that. Nope.
Okay.
I'd rather just be up there, binoculars, chart, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom.
Do you have a spotter?
I will be my spotter.
Do you need a spotter?
I'll be my spotter.
I know, but could you use one?
You're not invited.
I'm just asking
You're
if
not
it
a
would
credentialed member of the media. You're
would
not
it,
invited.
Would it make your job easier if you had a spotter? Maybe
I don't think you
maybe
would.
another set of
You
set of eyes.
You came one time.
Just another set of
Do you
eyes.
remember when you came to that practice that Saturday morning in Tiger Stadium? Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
You came to that practice. It was a year or two ago, and you showed up, and they were doing their whole calisthenics and then their individuals.
Oh, yeah.
And we were thinking it was going to be a scrimmage, and they did 11-on-11 scrimmage periods later. But you sat there for about 30, 45 minutes watching the things that we always watch.
Dumb.
People think it's glamorous. It ain't glamorous.
No, it's dumb.
Practice.
I did stay long enough, though, to watch who was the backup quarterback?
I don't know.
Throw ground balls to the receivers.
No. That was last year.
Oh, that was the spring game.
That was last year, yes, when you got to watch.
He was literally throwing
Michael.
short hops. It's like he was throwing it to the shortstop to work on his picks at second base.
Say, friend, I would just like that was Van Buren, and I left that. And I think I can go look at a text message from you.
Yeah, bro.
And I try to tell people throughout fall camp last year about Van Buren. And you can convince yourself to believe whatever you want. Then you go see it with your own eyes against air, and you're like, that ain't great. Well, you got to see it the final month of the season. You realize, yeah, that wasn't great. So, point for Scone. I need him whenever I can get him.
Yeah, bro. Practice tomorrow, huh? So is it going to be calisthenics, or is this like a real thing?
Well, I think we're going to get to see more team periods. So, they let us out there to watch, 5 periods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 25 minutes that we get, but it's one 11-on-11 and then individuals.
Okay.
So tomorrow, in theory, I hope we get to see some 7-on-7, 11-on-11, so I could see a little bit more material of the team stuff and give us a better sense of what we've been watching. So I'm excited about it, except, the thing is, you don't need to go watch practice. That's why we have a job. Let me go watch. You go enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna have all my notes. I'll be there. Hunt will be there. Marlo will be there. Yeah. We'll have it all done, and then we'll let you know what you need to know.
Tell us about it. Okay.
You don't need to go waste your Saturday morning watching practice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay.
How's your week?
Week's been good.
Yeah.
Been really good. It's beautiful weather.
Love that. Yeah.
I mean,
so good. 80 degrees, sunny.
Easter Sunday was fabulous.
Yeah.
We went to New Iberia.
The Berry, turn up.
We had our annual Easter wiffle ball game.
Okay, who won?
My team won. We played 2 games. I actually played this year because my child, Houston, was running his mouth a little bit too much, so I decided to play. And then I had a couple nephews that thought it would be a smart idea to poke the bear a little bit.
They don't realize you played Major League Baseball?
I guess not.
It's if you, even on your worst day, you're a million times better than them, even at 20.
All of them. Yeah.
You're 45, and you're still, 46 in December, yeah. December 7th, 1979. Shout out. What's my birthday?
I'm not a birthday guy. You know that.
You see, Alondra?
I'm not.
You see this? I just went, boom.
I don't know my kids'
December
birthdays.
7th, 1979. Know his birthday like that.
I don't know my kids' birthdays.
We've been friends for how long, and you still don't know my birthday? Month? I'll settle for the month.
May. I don't know my kids' birthdays. I mean, look, you shouldn't get upset about that. I mean, it's in my phone, so when it's your birthday, I call you. My phone reminds me of that stuff.
You didn't even know the month. Should I be offended by this?
October.
Literally one of my
October.
One of my best friends in the world right here.
I'd be offended.
Oh, come on. I don't remember that stuff.
By the way, shout out to my brother-in-law, Jeff Delafano, turned 53 today.
Shout out.
Birthday, Jeff.
April 10th.
Love Jeff.
Trying to get Jeff to come with us to the fights tomorrow. Jeff and I, we go to MMA. We were in Houston a month ago for the UFC fights.
Yeah, Jeff will go. He's always down.
Unless if he's doing something for his birthday. Because, people celebrate birthdays. And you remember your friends' birthdays.
Let's see when your birthday is. I got it in my phone, I think.
Why don't you just do your letter?
It's just a birthday.
We're 9 minutes after the hour already.
Dear golf.
It's right to golf.
Masters. The Masters are currently happening.
Dear golf.
This letter's going to golf.
Dear golf.
So every TV that I've walked around today, the Masters has been on.
Yeah.
CV has a Masters hat on top of his head right now.
He's
locked in.
I walked into the bullpen. Cade has an office over there. I walk in the bullpen. Cade's sitting in one of the desks. I'm like, CV, what you doing? He goes, just waiting on Candace to go. No, and it's like, what are you doing sitting in here right now? Where you literally, I look at, he's got the Masters on.
I told him hello like I always do, and he's like, hey, man, what's going on? Normally, I said, CV, what's happening? He goes, He was locked. I've never been a Masters guy, Matt, and I have no intention of ever going to the Masters because I think golf is boring. I don't think it's a fun sport to play or do. I actually don't think it's a sport. And anyone that can play and be good at golf, anyone can do that if they practice enough. That's kind of my thing with golf. I don't really think it's like I don't think it takes any athletic ability first to play golf. It does take some skill, I'll give you that. And skill is something that can be developed no matter what your ability. That I think is a truth. Okay. Unless you have some sort of disability that you, whatever. But even if you do have a disability, I think you could still play the game of golf.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not the highest level, but you can still do it. I do believe this to be a fact, Matthew, there, buddy. I think golf is for people that weren't quite good enough to do anything else.
Okay.
Like when they're young. And I also think that for old people, and it's okay, but golf is to stay active and kind of hang out with your buddies. And it's very similar to pickleball.
Okay.
And I think it's also very similar to billiards, pool. Probably the better analogy. Golf and pool are
okay.
Kind of the same
Games
thing.
of skill.
They're kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't take too much ability to play either one of those things, and you can do it. I think this to be a truth also, Matt. I think golf is a selfish sport.
Okay.
If you're going to take 4 hours and go do something, I think you're robbing your loved ones of valuable time. I think to play 18 holes, it takes half a day. And just me, Rye, loves his family and friends more than I do trying to hit a golf ball straight.
What about when Big Bad Rye Guy decides to wake up and go sit in a deer stand all day?
My family can do that with me. They like that.
They don't.
I can enjoy it. They do.
Sometimes. Not all the time. And by the way, they can come ride with you in the cart.
But they don't like that. They don't want to do that. It's boring. They don't like
that's their fault.
They think golf is dumb.
I think sitting in a deer stand is dumb.
Well, let me just say this, Matt. If you could make a career out of this, which these guys obviously in the Masters do, then I'm kind of okay with it. That's one thing. But it's the weekend warriors that aren't making any money by going out there. What I think's happening is I think they're hiding from their families. They don't want to be good present friends or family members.
I'm going to disagree with you on this
Well,
one.
I mean,
This isn't good. Because there's lots of people who have hobbies. You hunt and fish and do stupid things that I think are stupid and waste of time.
With my family.
But it's what you want to do. But you don't do it with your family.
Oh, yeah. I include them.
You don't do it with
Yeah.
your family. And there are plenty of people who do include their families. Husbands and wives go and golf together. Dads and sons go and golf together the same way they hunt and fish.
I mean, you could drive by the U Club any time of the day, and you're going to see middle-aged men hiding from their wives and skipping work.
Sometimes wives like to go play tennis and have lunch with their tennis partners and whatever. Champagne brunch.
The argument of skill versus athleticism definitely does come into play when you talk about golf.
I'm with you on that. But the whole wasting the time thing, that's...
Oh,
I'm not going to tell someone what to do with their time or their money.
To me, it's lazy, it's rude, it's selfish. That's just my opinion.
Same as hunting and fishing.
Unless you're doing it with those ones that you love.
Which you could do with golf as well.
You could. I don't.
And there's people who hunt and fish without their family.
But see, the argument would be this.
It's literally the same thing.
I mean,
it's something that costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time. You can do with your family, but a lot of people choose not to.
The argument
that is indisputable.
I would say that most choose not to.
No, it is indisputable.
Like I think it's very rare you see a couple's golf trip. Like that's not a thing.
That's not true at all. Back it up with statistics, but what I just said is indisputable. What you are saying is disputable. You can play golf with your family just like you can hunt and fish with your family, and there are those that choose not to.
Let me say this though, Matt. The Masters are stupid.
Okay.
Nobody likes pimento cheese. It's disgusting. And I don't care if it costs $1.50 at the Masters. because that was the price in 1995 or whenever it was. Pimento cheese is gross. Okay. The caddies, they look stupid. They wear white jumpsuits. They look like painters. Every single one of them, they look absolutely ridiculous, running around the middle of the Masters, picturesque, beautiful scene, and then you got the white painter suits running around. I think that's dumb.
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
If you win the Masters, you get the famous
green jacket.
Yeah. Which is very cool. I think that is a cool tradition. But what is not cool is that you get the jacket for a year, and then you got to give it back.
It just stays at the it stays at the clubhouse.
That's right. It's not your jacket. You're just borrowing it for a year. I think that's stupid. You can go get a fake one made. It's not the real thing. I don't like that. I think you should be able to keep it. So that's dumb. Let's see here.
What about Stanley Cup?
No cell phones.
What Stanley Cup? Same thing. It is the same thing.
Yeah, Stanley Cup is the same thing. They do cool stuff with the Stanley Cup, though.
So? Yeah. But you get it for a year, and then
But
you
the
don't even
Stanley
get, then you don't get it
Cup
back.
is not a personalized
Doesn't
thing. You
matter.
do get to put your name on it, though. They put their names on it. Yeah, I got to think about that one. The no cell phone thing is stupid.
Just poking holes in all your stupid.
In
arguments here today.
2026, I think phones are part of people's lives. You should be allowed to have your cell phone. You can have your phone in church, but you can't have it at Masters. So I think what the folks at the Masters are saying, that golf is more important than church, and I think that's a stupid thing to say. That's basically what they said. Which goes along with the narrative that people that golf are selfish and stupid. And so I will not be watching the Masters because I got better things to do, like be a good dad and husband and friend. And so maybe it's about time for some of you selfish clowns to look in the mirror and stop playing golf and watching golf. Sincerely, Ryan.
It's after further review. We'll do Kick Rocks when we come back. Stick around, AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Goodwood, Men's Sexual Wellness, yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com. You know what I'm noticing a ton, and I'm very happy about this, is how many people are asking me about peptides now.
Oh, we need to talk about peptides.
Every day people ask me about peptides now. And the thing I'm really glad about is there's good information that's getting out there, and barriers are being broken with things like hormone replacement therapy and peptides, things that have been around, have been helping people forever, but whatever stigma might have existed is starting to be lifted. Bottom line is, you want to be healthy, you want to live your best, most vital life, allow your body to function at its fullest. There are safe, affordable ways to do that. And Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness is a great way. Yes, funny logo, funny name, I get it, all this stuff. And they do ED treatments. If you have ED, they can help you. But HRT, peptide therapy, so many ways to help you live and feel your best life. Yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game all season long. In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for our state's world-class athletes. Because it takes a champion to care for champions.
I trust the lake to keep me at my best.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle.
River Parish Contractors high-quality industrial fabrication and construction. And one of the best parts about River Parish Contractors is they work here. The work they do is here. By the way, on both sides of the river. But from Chalmette to Baton Rouge, East and West Bank. If you're looking for work, steady work, not a company that is going to employ you for 2 weeks and have to lay you off because they can't keep you busy, you want River Parish Contractors. They just were awarded, they bid on 4 jobs, got all 4 contracts. So they have a lot of work, again, on both sides of the river. So if you're working on the West Bank but you live on the East Bank and that traffic is a nightmare, they got work on both sides of the river. And one of the great things about River Parish Contractors, you will be home for dinner every night. So if you're interested, go to rpcontractors.com, hit the Apply Now tab at the top of the homepage. rpcontractors.com, rpcontractors.com.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs.
Friday AFR, we're presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center. I have to get on by Don Juan. Need to go stock that humidor. Don Juan's a great spot, man. Have you a cocktail, a little craft beer, enjoy a cigar, watch the Masters. They'll have the Masters on all the TVs there at Don Juan this weekend. Ryan will be there watching the Masters. Then pop on next door to Don Juan Cigar Company. Largest walk-in humidor in the state of Louisiana. How about that?
The place is awesome.
Yes. And they'll have the Masters on this weekend.
Won't be watching that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be watching the Masters either. I'll be watching LSU Baseball this weekend. Tomorrow I'll be at football practice. I'll watch LSU Baseball. I'll check the scores. If Sunday's interesting at the Masters, whenever the LSU Baseball game ends on Sunday, I'll turn it on. I'm just not the guy that's going to lock into it. I just take exception with you crushing people who like to golf. If that's what you want to do with your spare time, that's fine. There's lots of you spend a lot of time at a deer stand and on a boat. There's no difference. It's just what you like to do. Some people like to go golf, and that's fine. You want to take some time and go do that? Go do that. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it.
You want to be a terrible friend and family member, and
what does that say about you?
It's on you. I do those things. I choose to do those things with my people.
Yeah. What about people that go golf with their children or golf with their significant other?
Then I'm okay with those people.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
That's all I needed. That's not most of the people.
And most of the people I know don't go hunting with their wives and kids and all that stuff. They go with their buddies to the camp and they drink whiskey and they shoot guns and that's and I know plenty of people who go golf with their kids. So in next month, speaking of golf, so because of my back issues.
Wait, is your back hurting again?
I'm good. I'm good right now.
Okay.
I went and so I've been doing BPC 157 for about 6 months now. It's a peptide. It's been incredibly helpful. Got it at Goodwood. Shout out yourgoodwood.com. It has been incredibly helpful. It's a peptide that helps regenerate and heal tissue, muscle, different things like that. So I inject locally in my back area every day, and it's been amazing. But today I went and saw Crystal Poche over at Restored Motions, and I told her, I was like, I need to come every week for like the next 6 weeks, because so my brother-in-law James, my nephew Eli, shout out, they do a father-son trip in the summer. And so remember last year they went to Boston and invited me to come.
That's right.
So I Drew is not ever going to be able to do stuff like that or be interested. So that's very kind of them to include me. So it was awesome. And I get to go with my brother-in-law, my nephew, who I love dearly. And so we got to go. So we went to Fenway last year and did a cool thing. Went up to Bar Harbor, Maine. Great trip. Well, this year we're doing Arizona. So we're going to go watch the Diamondbacks. So we're going to see Diamondbacks, Nats. I hope Cruz. We picked that because Cruz. I hope Cruz is back up. You think he'll be up?
When is it?
It's the end of May.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty good. I talked to him last week.
So last summer, we did AFR. We did like an LSU night at the Astros game when they played the Nats, and we got seats in right field, thinking we're going to get to see Cruz, and he was injured, so he didn't play. And now we plan this trip to go to Arizona against the Nationals to see Cruz, and he's down like, am I ever going to get to see this guy play a big league game? What are we doing? So anyway, but all that to say, so we booked a round of golf for me, James, and Eli.
Okay.
At the place in Scottsdale where they do the Waste Management Open. You know, the 16th, which is the big party hole where they built the whole arena around the whatever. So it's a significant green fee. It's not gonna break me, but it's like for what you would spend to play around a golf.
You ain't going to Webb.
If you're a casual. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Webb. Shout out to the Breck courses around here. So, but anyway, I told Chris, I was like, I need to be able to, and I haven't played a round of golf in a couple of years just because the rotation hurts my back.
You need to be right.
So, like, I need to really train myself over the next 6 weeks to be able to play a round of golf and not be debilitated. Yeah. So I went and saw Crystal Poshi over at Restored Motions today. She's like, here's what I need you to do. You're going to come every Friday, but I need you to, on Thursdays, I need you to go swing a golf club. So I'm going to go to the driving range, I'm going to hit balls on Thursdays, and then go see her Friday so then she can fix me to see what I'm doing, right? So it makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Big shout out to Crystal. She's awesome. New location, by the way. If y'all have heard me talk about Crystal, she's now on Old Jefferson, near where Old Jefferson meets Highland. So Highland and Airline, she's like right by there. So Southeast Baton Rouge now, great location. Was there today. First time I was at the new spot. It's awesome.
I need to go check her out.
Cool story. There was a guy that texted me on my text line. He was like, it was like 2 Mondays ago, and he said, he's like, Matt, I've heard you talk about this person that does, you know, this is like an unsolicited, unpaid thing. But anyway, he's like, I heard you talk, but someone needs to hear this. He said, I heard you talk about this person that does therapy, whatever. He's like, this was a Monday. He's like, my daughter's getting married Saturday. I threw out my back. I need to walk her down the aisle. Like, what do I do? I said, well, first of all, call your doctor and get a Medrol dose pack immediately. Trust me, I've been down this road many times. Like, get a Medrol dose pack. Do not get a steroid shot. Get the Medrol dose pack. I was like, and then go see Crystal. So he booked a session with Crystal. He was, I guess it was like the Tuesday, whatever that was that week. And he texted me. He's like, thank you so much. Crystal got me standing again, and I was able to walk my daughter down the aisle and enjoy the wedding.
Same story with the lady that cuts my hair. I did the exact same thing.
What?
Exactly what you just said. She wasn't working her daughter down the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
Back was hurting, told her to call Crystal, bada boom, bada bing. Now she gave me a good haircut.
Yeah, she's awesome. Shout out Crystal Poshi. RestoredMotions.com. She's awesome. If you don't call Crystal, and if you crap on people that like to play golf,
it's tired, bro.
You can kick rocks. Kick rocks.
It's tired.
It's time to kick rocks with Ryan Theriot.
Kick rocks.
Presented by Ruckus. Kick rocks with shoes from Ruckus. Jones Creek Road in Baton Rouge, or go to ruckus103.com.
Tom Brady can kick rocks. That's a standing kick rocks, but this one's
a perpetual kick rock.
Kick rocks.
Did you prepare?
Yeah. Okay, you can kick rocks for being a middle midget.
Kick rocks.
Costing your team 4 points.
Then you can kick a whole bag of rocks for that.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
It's happened a few times on this show, this segment, that I've gone after a group and it was unwarranted.
Oh. Like when you went after golfers?
And I'm going to right that wrong right here today.
Let's go.
Yep. First, I want to give a hug to the LADOTD.
Oh, what? Did they fix Lavo Lane?
And my guy, Glenn Leday.
There's no way they fixed it.
Shout out.
I was at Lavo Lane on Wednesday. They have not fixed Lavo Lane yet.
And I'm going to tell you why. But shout out to Glenn Leday and the good folks at LADOTD for all the fine work they're doing amongst Baton Rouge.
Not doing it.
Primarily the PQ exit.
Nope.
DTD can kick rocks.
Department of Transportation.
Kick rocks.
Are they the ones responsible for Lavo?
That's right. Not DOTD. They're wonderful. They're actually the best. The folks at DTD who are trying to confuse themselves with DOTD that harassed my group over at Parrish, DTD.
That was DTD?
That was DTD. Shame on me.
Who's the head of Department of Transportation and Development?
And Drainage.
Oh.
Shame on me for not looking into this more.
You can kick rocks.
I can kick rocks for not doing
Get on down
that.
the road and kick rocks.
Hey, DTD. Fix the potholes on Lavo Lane.
All I see is DOTD.
My wife can't even drive down the road.
All I see is DOTD.
You're responsible For that road.
I don't think there's a difference.
Fix the road!
All I see is DOT.
Oh, there's a difference.
I don't think so.
Oh, there's a difference. It's not his road. It's not their road.
I think your guy was just trying to throw you off the scent.
Nope.
What's your guy's name?
Nope.
What's your guy's name?
I've done my research on this.
What's your guy's name?
Glenn Leday.
Hey, Glenn.
Nope.
Kick rocks.
Nope.
And kick rocks for deceiving Ryan and telling him there's something different between DOTD and D. I'm looking it up right now. I asked him Louisiana DOTD. DT. He said, did you mean DT? DOTD?
Nope. Hold on.
Is it Department of Transformation and Drainage?
Yep. Maybe something like that. All right, here we go. We got action.
See, this is the city of Baton Rouge Transportation and Drainage. That's not the state.
That's who can kick rocks.
All right, well, the city of Baton Rouge, not a state department.
Kick rocks.
Here we go. Fred Rayford.
Oh, I love Fred.
What is he in charge of?
Fred is,
Then he can kick rocks.
Fred's awesome.
He might be awesome. He's not awesome at. He's fixing the potholes on Lava Lane.
Fred is the director of Transportation and Drainage.
They can kick rocks.
Okay.
Their road.
Kick rocks.
Hey, Fred. I'm going to call Fred after this. I've known Fred for 25 years.
He's probably a wonderful guy.
He's an awesome dude. I'm going to tell Fred used to come into the Ed Bug show with a yellow legal pad. People would call in and say, the stop sign at the corner of...
And he would write it down.
And he'd write it down, and he would get it fixed.
Well, I hope he has his legal pad when you call it. Because
I love Fred Rayford. Shout out, Fred. Hey, Fred, come fix Lavo Lane.
Please, bro.
And your guy?
And Glenn, my bad. That's on me,
Glenn
dog.
can kick rocks.
No, that's on me.
Glenn can kick rocks. Kick rocks, Glenn.
No.
He can give you... I'm telling you to kick rocks. Come fix Lavo Lane.
No, that's on me. Shout out, Glenn, for the Piku exit. I do want to give a hug.
I'm not all about the Piku exit. All that's done is screwed up Highlands exit even more. Since Piku opened, Highlands been awful.
No, because I can get out of my house and get to the interstate, and it is wonderful.
Bull crap.
I love it. E-Bike of Baton Rouge gets a hug. My daughter, Macy, is not a very good driver of vehicles or scooters. We bought her a scooter. She wrecked it multiple times. She sent Jonna a picture with her elbows scraped up.
Marie, what up?
And her face was scraped up because she fell in between Lockett and somewhere else.
Macy, what are you doing, baby?
She can't drive.
Come on.
But Chris and Janelle at E-Bike of Baton Rouge said, you know what? I got you.
Oh, man.
I'll fix the high boy. So shout out, Macy. Sweetheart, I love you. But
what's E-Bike?
E-Bike, so they sell electric bikes.
Oh, it's an electric bike. Okay.
Yeah.
So Macy got an electric bike.
A scooter.
She's going to wreck that too.
Bro, the guy was like, Chris.
10 out of 10, she's wrecking.
Chris goes, hey, man, did she wreck this thing? The wheel's facing one way, the handlebars are facing the other. Like, ooh.
Ooh. Big guy.
The umpires.
Macy wrecking E-Bike.
She sent John a picture. She FaceTimed John and she was crying.
Your children are literally the sweetest humans I've ever met. Y'all did an amazing job.
She can't drive.
But their ability to drive, y'all did a terrible job teaching them how to drive.
Coach, Houston's truck
hit a truck in a parked car in a parking lot in front of Michael's.
His truck looked like a crumpled up piece of loose leaf paper like a week after he got it.
How's Georgia? Can she drive?
She hit my house the first day she got her truck, her Tahoe. She did. She had the nicest car in the family. She ran into the side of the house.
Why did you get your child a Tahoe?
It's a good
deal. Get her a sedan. Something small.
She's the last one. She gets what she wants.
Oh, man.
Have you been watching any MLB?
Well, Yankees.
Yeah. The overturn calls?
Yeah. I love it.
Love it.
God, I love it so much.
You know who can kick rocks?
All the umpires.
The
who were
stupid umpires.
Which I've been saying for, by the way,
who came into the goal?
You didn't want it.
I didn't want it.
You didn't want it.
I didn't want it.
You didn't want
but
the
now
ABS.
I want it. I want it. They are so bad.
And
Get on down the road and
shall
kick rocks.
set you free.
I'm in. And they keep this, and then they get pissed
when they get challenged. How about your boy?
Here's what I'm proposing. You ready? We should be able to kick the umpires out. The players. You know what, bro? You're pissed about this. You're out of here. We don't need you anymore. Also,
I cannot wait. I'm going to go find.
No. I'm admitting it. I'm righting 2 wrongs today.
I want to go find clips of you staunchly advocating. No, we need imperfection. Now, here you are. We got to go. Hurry up.
You know what else kick rocks?
You, because you're taking forever. Come on.
College for not having ABS.
Let's go.
Those umpires stink. Okay, that's it.
We're brought to you by Shawbills Tire and Auto Service. ShawbillsTire.com, ShawbillsTire.com. Name brand tires at wholesale prices. If you're like the Therios and you wreck all your vehicles, bring it to Shawbills. Well, they're not a body shop, but well, what they will do is rotate your tires. They'll do an alignment, which you're probably going to need. You'll need an alignment, don't you?
They've never changed the oil in their tires, in their cars either.
Oh, my God. Yo, and Shawbills needs a membership where they call the Therios, they call your children like everyone, hey, it's time to come in.
Yeah.
Shawbills Tire and Auto Service, ShawbillsTire.com. Martin, I'm giving you free advice here, Martin. Membership where you call the Therios for the
Therios special.
Where you call people.
Only costs $10,000 a month, and I'd still be getting it cheap.
ShawbillsTire.com. Shawbills, we keep you rolling. All right, it's after further review. Let me knock out a quick break. We'll come back. Maybe if Alondra found the Anthony Davis stuff, we'll do that next. Stay here at AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by the Watermark and the Renaissance. Watermark Downtown, Renaissance Southtown, the Watermark Baton Rouge. Hey, next weekend, LSU Baseball finally is back home after 2 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks between home series. Maybe you have someone coming in town. Oh, we're going to a game, by the way, next Friday. Remember?
Okay.
We're going to a game next Friday.
Okay, cool.
But if you've got people coming in town for the series, or maybe you're starting to plan for football season, you know people are coming in town, book your room at Watermark Baton Rouge. It's the premier hotel property in Baton Rouge. And the convenience from Watermark, which is at Convention and 3rd, the corner of Convention and 3rd downtown, the convenience to LSU is, you can be there in 5 minutes. You hop right on Nicholson and you're, boom, right into campus by Tiger Stadium or by the box. And you get all the amazing amenities. It's walkable to everything downtown, the sites, the historic venues, great restaurants and bars, and a great place to host any event. It's Watermark Baton Rouge.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
Harris Construction and Roofing, trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs.
Hey, does Connor Griffin stink? He's hitting only 143. Pirates gave that kid $140 million. Idiots.
They could have gave him $200 million, and it would have been about right. I mean,
that's amazing, dude. I mean, he was an LSU signee. He's from Mississippi. We were talking in the break.
He'd be a sophomore this year.
I know, man. It's unbelievable. And his, the average is not going to be good this year. It's just not. Or a 19-year-old trying to hit major league pitching, but the productivity defensively, his speed, his ability on the base path, he's going to make them better in so many ways. Even if it's not in bat and ninth, wherever you want to hit him, doesn't matter. But he's going to get better as a result of, instead of going and crushing Double-A pitching. The Pirates are not training Connor Griffin to hit minor league pitching. They're training him to be a perennial all-star, Hall of Fame type player. It's crazy. I mean, Jay had him committed and signed at LSU, and at 19, he's already signed a $140 million contract. I talked to a mutual friend of ours who's a scout who told me, do you remember we had Connor Griffin on this show when he committed to LSU? So that was 3-4 years ago, whatever that was. So Connor Griffin came on the show with you and me on a Friday. We can go pull up that interview. But so that would have been, he would have been, 15, 16. And I had a scout tell me who saw him early when he was 13, when Connor Griffin was 13, 14, said he is Josh Hamilton, Bryce Harper. That's what he is. He's one of those. If you redrafted, he would have gone 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
If you redraft now.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing to see. So,
I had the pleasure of seeing Bryce Harper like his rookie year and Mike Trout, and the one that I think he's more Trout. I think he's a little bit bigger version. I think he's a mixture of like Trout and A-Rod. The speed of Trout, because he's sneaky really fast.
Yeah, Trout is fast for a dude that is so yoked. And Griffin's similar. Griffin's 6'3", 220.
He's going to be a similar size. But, like, playing shortstop, which is A-Rod. I mean, A-Rod doesn't really get the love that he deserves, but, like, A-Rod is a big, giant shortstop, and that's what Connor Griffin is.
I mean, that was the Cal Ripken influence, right? So Cal.
But athletic.
Yeah, Cal Ripken, exactly. Cal changed the mold. He showed you could be 6'4", 6'5", and be a shortstop. And so A-Rod and Jeter and a lot of the bigger shortstops that followed. And Connor Griffin at 6'3". I mean, it was the Ozzie Smiths, right, for forever. It was the smaller guys. But
Omar Vizquel.
I mean, so many of those great defensive players.
So if y'all can lock in and watch one of these games, I've been on him. I've been watching.
I mean, I watch so little National League Baseball. We were talking about the break. Like, I watch the Yankees, so I get to see whoever the Yankees play.
When does Paul pitch? Let me see.
He pitched this week. They play the Cubs tomorrow. The Pirates and the Cubs play tomorrow. So you see Bregman against Connor Griffin, and I don't know if Skeens is going to pitch in this series. Let me see. I can look at the matchups for tomorrow. Ashcraft's pitching against Cabrera tomorrow. So you can. Are you looking up the rotation?
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
I can tell you in 1 second.
No, Bubba Chandler, I think they miss him.
Yeah, Skeens will be the first game against Washington. So they go Ashcraft, Chandler, then Skeens on Monday. So they'll miss him. But if Dylan Cruz is up, he could pitch against Washington. Skeens, Cruz, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
What's going on with Dylan?
Man, it's a tough transition. He did make some swing changes last year. When you listen to all the coaches around you and you're a people pleaser, which Dylan is, he's a great kid. He's going to take advice. He's going to listen. But you have to, at some point, like, be able to just go, hey, this is how I hit, and this is what works for me. And I think a little bit of that happened with Dylan, where he came back last year when and you know this, but I was working with a few of the guys defensively at LSU, and he was hitting this fall, and like the bat was laying back. It was a very weird. They had changed something, and it didn't look right, and wasn't quite working for him. So I think he'll be good, man. He just needs to get some confidence and get back up there. I mean, he's supposed to be the face of that franchise, and the moment's not too big for him. He's in a great mental state. We actually text back and forth last week a little bit, and I talked to him right before he left, and he was excited to go and healthy and feeling good. So we'll see, but
yeah, the injury slowed him last year.
That and look, man, it's hard. It's a hard transition. I mean, it really is. There's a lot of variables that people don't think about.
You told me when you were in the minors, they tried to make you a switch hitter.
Mm-hmm.
How much did that set you back?
A year and a half.
You did 4 years in the minors?
Yeah, three and a half, and then I went back for another half. Yeah, not a half, probably like 2 months. They did, and look, coaches think they're doing what's right. They're not trying to hurt you. Yeah. They're trying to help. But I mean, for me, it was like, hey, listen, this is what I'm good at. Just let me do this. And it took me maturing, getting married, having a kid, to just say, you know what, I don't care what y'all say. This is what I do, and this is how I can help you. And Dylan's right there on that path. So.
We're brought to you by Arco Power Systems, ARCCO, arco.com, arco.com. By the way, we will talk LSU-Ole Miss here in 15 minutes after the top of the hour. We're going to get to Ask Ryan in just a smidge, but I got to remind you about Arco Power Systems. We talk all the time about home standby generators, right? Generator power for your home. What about for your business? Well, that's what Arco does. This is not for your home. Arco is industrial generator power for your business, and they're all over Louisiana, Mississippi, over east to Mobile, west into Texas, all the way to San Antonio, north all the way up to Little Rock. So draw a big circle. Anywhere in that footprint, Arco can serve you and your business. Industrial generator power, arco.com, arco.com, ARCCO. It's Arco Power Systems. No matter size, scale, scope of your business, commercial, industrial facility, if the power goes out, you need industrial generator power, you need Arco Power Systems, ARCCO, arco.com, arco.com. The LSU Tigers are going to take on Ole Miss this weekend. So, again, we'll get to that preview coming up right after the top of the hour. LSU did announce formally today Johnny Jones been re-added to the staff. You excited about that?
I love Johnny Jones. Yeah. Heck yeah.
We think about Will Wade's staff so far. We reported earlier today Damon Stoudemire on campus. I'm told that they're expecting that deal is going to get done. I think Jeff Goodman just tweeted that he's expecting it. So, beat Jeff Goodman on that one. But in any event, it looks like that's going to get done too. So, thought on the staff Will Wade's putting together?
I think Johnny, obviously, just because I'm so familiar with him, it's exciting to get him back. I think I like the familiarity of the region, of the area, of the kids around here. Yeah, I mean, the game has changed so much from when Johnny was here and then even before that. Yeah, it's important, but ultimately it comes down to the interview you had a couple days ago with Verge, and resources and I don't know, new arena. I mean, there's a lot of things I think that are going to determine that success.
Johnny Jones is 65 years old. Rick Stansberry is also on staff, who is also in his 60s. He's 66. So you got an older staff and two very experienced, established SEC head coaches. And now Damon Stoudemire brings a little youth to the staff. And they'll likely add one more full-time staffer. So as that becomes official, we'll let you know. I did reach out to Johnny today. We'll see if we can get him on the show. Hopefully early next week we'll be able to do that. But excited to have Johnny back at LSU. All right, it's After Further Review. Friday shows are brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Let me knock out a quick break. We'll come back, wrap up hour number 2 with Ask Ryan. Stay here.
AFR.
Buying or selling, commercial or residential. Think real estate. Think Darren James. Agent225.com. Agent225.com. Have you ever stayed at the Ritz-Carlton, or have you ever vacationed at Disney? You know so much of what they preach to all of their employees is the experience, right? Like at Disney, did you know like one of the characters, if they hug a child, they're not allowed to let go until the child does? Like if any park employee sees if a child drops their ice cream and they cry, like a park employee sees it, they're supposed to get them a new ice cream and bring it to them. Like, you're not allowed to have a bad experience. That's the same mindset Darren brings to real estate, which is generally surveyed as one of the most stressful experiences in people's lives, is moving. Not with Darren James. Agent225.com.
Think real estate, think Darren James.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6th generation.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs.
All right, wrapping up hour number 2. Theriot's here. Do ask Ryan. Email us, tweet us, text us your question, the 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Maybe you can always use the station text line as well. That's 499-1045. Go a little loud. Go up a little bit on there. Go up a little there. Yep. All right, here we go. Chris Broussard said, Rye can't hit a golf ball straight.
I can't.
So that's why you don't like golf.
Maybe. Could have something to do with it.
Sean said there is no DTD. Ryan got mossed.
I gotta look this up.
There is no DTD. Rose said, please tell Fred Rayford South 10th Street needs total resurfacing, not just random patches. Hey, we are not we are not the place here where we're taking your requests for road improvements and whatnot. DPW, Department of Public Works. For you, that was Fred Rayford was over DPW. Maybe they've renamed it, but that was it forever, was DPW, the Department of Public Works. Potholes, stop signs, all that sort of stuff. Ray says, ask Ryan, my 5-year-old grandson plays baseball in the yard, not on a team. He
Okay.
changes what side he bats from without noticing. Should I start working with him or let it ride? He's a lefty by birth.
Switch hitting's tough. I would just make him a left-hand hitter if you can.
Mark said LSU's got to be the first program to hire 2 coaches that were previously fired from the university, but I think it's great.
I do too. I love that.
Well, wait. Oh, Will and Johnny. Both. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, someone did correctly bring up James Craig. James Craig was fired for cause, sued LSU, won. LSU won on appeal, and now they've rehired him with Lane because nobody's telling Lane no on anything. Thomas asked Ryan, lemon cookie situation. So he's talking about Erica would make lemon cookies for whiskey and wine when T-Bob and I would go to Don Juan. And very popular. I love them. She has not made lemon cookies in more than a year, like since the last whiskey and wine with T-Bob. So I love lemon cookies that my wife makes, and she still has not made them. She's like, that was for T-Bob.
Oh, wow.
I know. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, dang, Erica.
I know, right?
All right.
Ask Ryan, does the weekend golfer feed his family, or does the weekend hunter and fisherman?
It's facts, bro.
What's facts?
The weekend hunter and fisherman's feeding his family. Golfer's feeding his ego.
Or maybe you go fish and you don't catch anything. Or how many times you sit in the deer stand and don't shoot anything?
Never happens.
AFR.
Brought by the Williamson Eye Center, 924-2020, 924-2020, 924-2020. You want to see 2020? Call 924-2020. Or maybe you can just be like Ryan, with those stupid glasses on the end of your nose. Hold the paper away from your face like that. Okay. No, I can't. Oh, here we go. Somebody got a flashlight on their phone so I can see? Yeah.
Magnifying glass.
Tell you what I'll never do. That. Dr. Blake did my LASIK 8 years ago. September will be 8 years. Never going back. People say, oh, LASIK wears off. No, it doesn't. LASIK changes the shape of your eye. What can happen is LASIK only actually addresses about 10% of your eye. The other 90% can continue aging, so you could eventually have other issues. So maybe you need a custom lens replacement. But the point is, no matter your age or refractive issue, the Williamson Eye Center has some option for you so you can get rid of the contacts and glasses forever. So you don't look like Ryan doing this. Oh, can't see it. Oh, can't see it. WilliamsonEye.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Championships are won with preparation, and so are great roofs.
The Tigers don't cut corners on the floor. Parrish Construction and Roofing won't cut corners on your home either.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
This is Sports Center.
All right, man, Bank, the second round of the Masters is winding down at Augusta. It is still tied atop the leaderboard. Rory McIlroy is on the 15th. He currently has the lead at 8 under, 3 under today. Patrick Reed is 1 stroke back in the leaderboard. He is 4 under for round 2, 7 under for the tournament. Sam Burns and Tommy Fleetwood 2 strokes back. They are at 6 under. This is the final weekend of the NBA's regular season. Joel Embiid has been discharged from the hospital after his appendectomy. There's no timetable for his return, and ESPN's Ramona Shelburne said Embiid may be out for a while.
Look, they're not going to put a timeline on this yet because it's going to depend on how he comes through this and how his initial recovery goes. But generally speaking, appendicitis and surgeries afterwards, we're talking weeks.
The Sixers visit the Pacers later tonight. In baseball, the Pirates win at Wrigley this afternoon. They beat the Cubs 2-0. Pittsburgh now 8-5 in the young season. Sad note from football, former Jets quarterback Brownie Nagel has died after a battle with colon cancer. He was 57 years old. College basketball, according to ESPN's Jeff Borzello, UConn freshman Eric Rybaugh has entered the transfer portal.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options. Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Quote today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's rock! You can't handle the
Riot Radio Hour.
Let's do that again.
Guess who's back? Back again.
I want some more.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Well, let's start the insanity. Giddy up.
With Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot. Presented by the Spine Center of Louisiana.
Let me find out you wearing spank the hydrogen.
Hour 3, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by One Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
Hey, Will. Hey, bud.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
Malandra Villarreal. And Theriot. We're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there, make it a good one. Yeah, Brett. LSU, 90 minutes away from first pitch, game 1. Tigers, Rebels from the Biddy Ballpark there in Oxford. How do you feel about that? I spent the last 2 weeks complaining about these stupid parks. Leslie Nielsen Stadium in Knoxville, Patrick Swayze Field there in Oxford, 390 to center, 365 to the alleys, pop-ups with a stiff breeze, leave the yard, change the game. I hate it. What do you think?
I think it's awesome when you're the team that's hitting them over the fence. I think it sucks when it's the other team hitting them over the fence. You know, it negates kind of the advantage I think LSU has early in the pitching rotation, at least the first 2 games. Because like you said, I mean, a mishit up in the jet stream is a homer. But, you know, look, the flip side of that, like, both teams can do it.
Yeah.
You know, so I do like, from a player standpoint, the different sizes and stuff of the park. It just baseball's such a repetitive and long season. Like, it makes it kind of fun to have that. The Green Monster in Boston, so I don't hate that part of it.
So to your point, LSU was the beneficiary last week at Leslie Nielsen Stadium in Knoxville. Aaron Beatty hit 4 homers. Now, some of them were just yoked. But
that last one.
I mean, but some of those balls that left the yard, I mean, Dardar's homer over the little mini-me fence and right went 360 feet. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a fly ball out at the box. And most places. The problem I have is if a pitcher makes a mistake and throws a pitch that eats up too much of the plate and a hitter puts a good swing on it, the hitter shouldn't be rewarded. I'm sorry, the pitcher shouldn't be rewarded. Like, that was happening in Omaha when they went to the new park. When it was cavernous, the raised seams on the ball, like, pitchers were throwing 88 right over the plate, hitters were crushing them, and they were just fly ball outs. Like, that's not competitive baseball. But the other way is also true. A pitcher shouldn't be able to make a good pitch. A hitter miss-hit, check swing, fly ball, and it changes the scoreboard. That's what I don't like about it. But to your point, they both live with it, right? They both have the opportunity to play at the same park. So that's what's going to happen this weekend. And this is Ole Miss, man. Ole Miss hits 252 as a team, but they just get on their back foot, drop that back elbow, and they are trying to elevate everything. That is just, they live and die by the homer. So for LSU, the key this week is you cannot walk guys. You have to make them go single homer instead of walk homer or walk hit by pitch homer. So I don't know, man.
And solo homers generally don't win games either.
Right. That's the point. You cannot. If they're gonna hit homers this weekend. Ole Miss is gonna hit homers. You just got to make sure that they're solo shots. They hit 3 homers tonight and score 3 runs. Great. Go beat them 5-3.
Yeah.
How do you feel about what they should do tonight against Hunter Elliott, the lefty? Because the big question, everyone's talking about York at first, and he's really struggled, as we know. He's hitting 147, I think, in conference play. And the problem is defensively, he's been a liability as well. So you can't hit 147 in conference play and be a liability defensively. But they're throwing a lefty tonight, so this sounds like probably a good opportunity for Jay to maybe load up with righties. I guess my thought is Aaron Beatty catch, you DH Cerna, you put Yaman at first base. What do you think?
Yeah, or you catch Yaman, you DH Aaron Beatty, and you put Cerna at first base. I think it's a mixture of those three. You know, I've been saying this probably for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I hate to pile on the kid, or it's really a few of them. But at some point, you went and got a few guys in the portal, and they're just not good enough to play, and that's just the truth. There is a world where somebody can be really, really good in one conference that's not very good and not be good in the best conference in the country. And I think that's what we're seeing. The flip side of that is there's a world where guys can be really, really good in one conference and still be really, really good in the SEC, and that's just not the case here. So the lineup I think that you're talking about is the best one. Unfortunately, it's guys that we had last year, and I wish we would have went and got a couple arms, instead of those guys. But it is what it is, and we are where we are. Aaron Beatty's swinging the bat great. I think Cerna's making some giant strides. And I thought Yaman had a hell of a game the other day. Controlled the pitching staff. My issue is whoever's putting that gear on, whether it be Yaman, Aaron Beatty, or Cerna, the position is called catcher. Catch the ball.
Catch the ball.
I'm not asking you to frame it. I'm not asking you to block it either. I'm asking you to catch it.
I would like you to frame it and block it.
I would too. But we have had multiple balls that just hit off the glove, and they just didn't catch them. You know what I mean? And you're sitting there scratching your head going, well, hold on now. Like what are we doing? Just catch the ball. So, anyway.
Of the three, who would you prefer as the backstop?
Either Yaman or Aaron Beatty. Probably Aaron Beatty, just because I saw him throw that dude out on his knees the other day, and it's really impressive. But he's been one, dude. Look, he's one of the guys where I'm scratching my head sometimes, going, did you just take the pitch off? Were you just not looking? Did you close your eyes? Like, what'd you do?
You know this, but for the audience benefit, sometimes when you're a high school catcher, transitioning to the college ranks is tough when you're catching guys that are throwing mid-upper 90s with 12-inch horizontal break. It's different than what you're normally catching in high school. So there is some adjustment to that. I would probably like to see Aaron Beatty catching and Yaman at first, because I know most teams just hide a bat at first base, right? I mean, it's not a premium defensive position. You typically put a fat guy there that can catch the ball and club homers. I mean, it's just typically what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But they played Cerna at first. It's very clear he's never played there. Right. And there were a couple of terrible plays. There was one where he didn't stretch for a ball that created a bang-bang play at first. It should have been an easy out. I think on review, it got overturned to LSU's favor. And then there was a play where it was a base hit to right. He should have gone out to shallow right as the cutoff guy, and he didn't. So when Jake Brown threw it in, it went to nobody, and so the runner went from first to second. So that ends up going as a throwing error on Jake Brown, when really that was Cerna. Now, you can teach him those things, right? Those are teachable moments, but he's also a guy that hasn't played corner infield. Mm-hmm. Yaman has. And he's 6'5", so I like the ability to stretch at first base. He might steal you an out with that stretch in a bang-bang type situation. So and then Cerna also last week, I don't know if they said official if he was concussed, but he was knocked out of the game. He was knocked Jay said he was knocked unconscious.
He was.
If you're knocked unconscious, you were concussed, okay? If you were knocked unconscious from a blow to a head, your brain smacked up against your skull, and mm-hmm. you end the night, you had a concussion. Varying degrees of severity, I understand that. But I might just like to let Cerna just get in there and try to club tonight against a lefty.
Yeah, just go mash. I mean, to your original question, I think you loaded up with righties, and I love the young bats, the guys that have kind of been there. We mentioned Yaman. A lot of emotion when he got in there, and I got a couple really big hits too. But I liked that piece of it. It was a fun game. So yeah, man, I like those guys in the lineup. And boy, I tell you, poor Milam's got some bad luck. He ain't living right.
But he has crushed the baseball this year without a lot to show for it. It's really disappointing. I mean, even last week we talked about the short fence and right. I mean, he hit a liner that should have been a homer, and the kid made a running catch where I think he broke 7 ribs running into the wall. But the number that tells it, right, is the strikeout number. Right, when you look at Milam this year, as far compared to the rest of the regulars, Milam has struck out 16 times on the season in 132 at bats. For context, Zach York has struck out 30. Aaron Beatty, 29. Curiel, 22. Cerna, 21. Jake Brown, 20. Dardar, 19. Pearson, 19. Milam's sitting there at 16 strikeouts. He's putting the ball, and he's walked.
Way more at bats, too, than those guys.
That's my point. And he's walked 11 times. No, I'm sorry. He's walked 21 times. Hit by pitch 11. He's walked 21 times, so he's third on the team in walks. I mean, he has just had miserable. He's hitting the baseball.
He is.
Eventually, when you hit the ball, it's going to find grass. You just keep hitting the ball. For him, it just hasn't this year, which is super unfortunate.
God, it's so frustrating.
If he was striking out on a third of his ABs, I'd be like, man, he's just not seeing
struggling,
it.
Yeah.
Commit to one side of the plate or something, but he is hitting the ball. It's unfortunate, man. Hopefully they start to fall. Hey, we're brought to you by Rouse's. Heading home tonight, want to get some crawfish? Rouse's has crawfish every day. In-house boiling rooms at all 76 Rouse's locations. So get by the one nearest you, rouses.com, to find the location nearest you. You probably know where they are. There's Rouse's everywhere. Find the Rouse's nearest you. Go pick up some crawfish tonight or dinner for the whole family. Maybe some meat to throw on the grill. Maybe a piece of fish if that's what you're into. The hot and boiled kiosk is there. Doing your grocery shopping, Rouse's has everything. And I love that they locally source as much of their ingredients for their Rouse's branded products as they can. So you save money and you'll support great Louisiana businesses. Look, man, Rouse's has been around for 100 years. Rouses.com, Rouses.com. Rouse's, this feels like home. All right, y'all, it is After Further Review. Glad you're hanging out with us here. We're waiting for the LSU lineup to be posted for Game 1. We'll get to that bottom of this hour. We'll get to Ask Ryan to wrap up the show. Our Hour 3 of our Friday Riot Radio Hour is presented by the Spine Center, SpineCenterLA.com, SpineCenterLA.com. Don't live in pain. Let Dr. McCarthy, Dr. Herod help you out. SpineCenterLA.com. We're not going to break. We will get a few tidbits here on the LSU basketball team and the basketball staff and transfer portal as we roll along. And you can always email us, tweet us, or text us your questions. Stay here. It's AFR.
After further review,
Rev is now Rev Fiber. Literally just got this email into the inbox from our friends over at Rev. Rev Fiber, I am in this number. Our neighborhood recently had fiber laid by Rev. So Rev Fiber now is in our neighborhood like they are in so many areas. If you're in Baton Rouge, Santa Maria, Country Club Crossing, Country Club West, Highland Greens, Highland Lakes, Highland Plantation, Highland Terrace, Lafitte Hill, Live Oak Estates, Homestead, Jefferson Crossing, Round Oak, Elliott Road, Hoosiatu, Tiger Bend, also Gonzales, Prairieville, Plaquemine, Denham, Springfield, Hammond, Ponchatoula, Covington, Mandeville, LaPlace, Reserve, Thibodaux, Houma, LaRose, Grand Isle, everywhere. Faster, more reliable internet, speeds up to 5 gigs. The Wi-Fi equipment is included, by the way. Rev is Louisiana's largest locally owned broadband provider. Rev Fiber, let's rev.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by Alpha Customs.
Grown-ups in between
cheering and babies.
Cheering and babies.
The cheering and babies. Ain't no cheering and babies on the LSU coaching staff. Rick Stansberry, 66. Johnny Jones is 65. Damon Stoudemire on board now as well. That's not officially released by LSU, but we reported earlier today. Although Jeff Goodman now is taking all the credit for reporting, even though we reported earlier today at LouisianaSports.net. By the way, if you want breaking news from LouisianaSports.net, you can text LSN, as in LouisianaSports.net. Text 3 letters, LSN, to 225-499-1045, 499-1045, and you'll be added. You basically have to consent to get a text message. So whenever we have breaking news, we'll text you the breaking news. So if you want to opt into that, we're not going to spam you or anything. It's just if you want the breaking news from LouisianaSports.net, just text LSN to 225-499-1045, 499-1045, 499-1045.
And I do that too, by the way. And listen, it's not a lot. It's all good stuff. It really is. You know, sometimes you do that and then they just wear you out, just pepper you with just texts and texts. That's not the case here. Anyway.
You know who wears me out? All these stupid telemarketers that call me 50 times a day saying you've been approved for a personal loan.
I know. Or healthcare. Yeah.
Why? For me, it's personal loans. I don't know why I keep getting over and over and over and over again.
How do you stop that?
I don't know.
I've been blocking them. I've been doing the block, report spam. I do all that, and it's still, I get the same guy calls me at 3:30 every day, and it's spam, and I never answer it, and I always block it, and then he calls back again.
Does anybody know? For real, last time I talked about this, somebody called and said, well, you could on your phone, there's a setting where you could turn off unknown numbers. But the problem with that is, I do a lot of radio interviews on other stations, right? And so when they call from the studio line, I don't have their studio line saved in my phone. So if it's coming from what?
This is the one I get every day.
My name is Anthony Schmidt. I'm the senior loan specialist working on your business line of credit. Well, that's the problem.
I get that every day.
Well, I get those every day too. Well, Parrish, that what happened is Parrish has a line of credit, as you and I well know. And so they have your information, and your information got sold. And so all of these telemarketers know that you're a potential customer, someone who has a line of credit, a business line of credit. And so that's why you keep getting hit up.
And I've blocked that guy.
Same with me. I'm getting the same too. But it's coming from different numbers every day. So you can block that number. It's going to come from a different number the next day.
Why are they so good, bro? They're so good.
What you got, Alondra? Don't you derail the show, by the way, Alondra.
Okay, well, never mind, because...
We've been staying on... See what happened, Alondra, after hour 1?
Well, you haven't...
I stopped talking to you?
You haven't said anything to me.
That's why! So we stay on track. All right, go ahead, Alondra.
I was just going to say that people keep texting me trying to buy my house. I don't own a house.
Oh. Well, then sell it to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes.
Wait,
I would have sold that already.
So yeah, in.
Absolutely. How much?
But they're going to ask for my bank account information and take my money instead.
Send a proof of funds or say you want a check.
Yeah, mail me the check.
Mail me the check.
They're buying your house.
Yeah.
You're not buying their house.
On Salmon Drive.
Let's go.
Okay.
I don't even know where Salmon Drive is.
Oh, you don't live on Salmon Drive? Mm-mm. Don't give you a drive. I thought I was about to say, look, don't
I
give you.
actually live.
No. Not on air.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Don't.
And my phone number is.
Yeah. Don't do that. We ain't able to do it. I don't know.
I have the AD audio.
All right, play it.
Okay.
Anthony Davis. This was Anthony Davis on Draymond Green's podcast.
So, you know how it always goes, you get drafted to a team, and then when you're done, it's damn, towards the end of the career, I might want to go back. And I've always had that mindset, and I told Miss Benson when I was going to her, right before the deadline to ask for a trade, I told her, look, Miss B, I want to get out of here. These are the reasons, whatever. Miss B was cool. Me and Miss B still cool to this day. And I told her, and I was like, this might not be the end, though. Later on in my career, who knows if I was to come back and we try to do something special as I'm older and a little mature, the game develop, win a couple of championships, whatever. I don't know. I left that door open. And when I went back that first game and got no trip, I said, that door is closed.
He wanted a tribute video.
For what?
Exactly. Look, how you leave matters. And
did they win anything?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. There have been lots of great players who committed their careers to a place and didn't win, but they were still a great player at that place. You played with a lot of them.
No, yeah, I did, but I mean,
Kerry Wood was a great player with the Cubs. Didn't win anything with the Cubs. 03 was a special year. They came up short, but didn't win anything. If Kerry Wood went back to Chicago, they do a standing ovation and pay tribute to him because he had a lot of great moments, even though they didn't win, right?
Yeah, true.
That's the point. So there's lots of great players who spend their career with a place where they don't win anything. They still get tributes. J.J. Watt was a multi-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, played for the Texans. At the end of his career, they mutually agreed, we're going to let you go try to win at the end. He went to the Cardinals. It didn't work out, but he goes back to Houston. He's revered, right? So that's a common thing. You don't have to win a championship to be adored and revered by the fan base, okay? I can give you a long list of Saints players throughout history. That
tribute video, though.
But so the tribute video is a thing now.
Okay.
So you go back and they do a tribute and they greet you and all that sort of stuff. Fine. Okay. But how you leave matters.
It does.
Anthony Davis just told you he went to Gail Benson and said, I want to be traded. Here's why. He wanted out of New Orleans. And then when he left, there was the whole thing with the That's All Folks shirt. He never did the social media post thanking New Orleans, which is also a very common thing. So there was a lot of bad blood there between the city and Anthony Davis when he left because of how he left. He did not handle that exit well. If he had handled his exit better, the people of New Orleans would have embraced him. But we talk about this all the time. It's not just New Orleans, it's the whole state of Louisiana. This is a place where we are culturally very different, even than the rest of the Gulf South. And if you've listened to, watched this show or any of my content for years, you know what I'm about to say because I've said it on 100 different platforms, 100 different times in 100 different ways. But if we are culturally different. We talk different. We eat funny foods. We spell things different. We just assume throw down at a penny pitcher night as have like a grand cellist. Like culturally, it's different here. It is. Lane Kiffin, I don't mean to be the Lane Kiffin just different, but it is different here, even relative to the rest of the Gulf South. There's lots of places where you can be dropped down in rural Mississippi or rural Alabama or rural Georgia, and you don't know what state you're in, right? A lot of it is homogenous.
Yeah.
Louisiana, they no doubt where you are. But we love that. And when people embrace this, we embrace them and love it and love them. You're in. Joe Burrow, great example. Drew Brees, great example. What Lane Kiffin's doing right now, riding on floats and doing all the, he's in. He's in. Past is forgotten, you're in. And Anthony Davis didn't do that. Mm-mm. So, you can't go request a trade, exit in a messy way with the That's All Folks shirt, which feels like you're taking a shot, which was, and not do the thank you to the people that supported you, that drafted you, that made you a millionaire 100 times over, and then think that everyone should just adore you. That's the problem Anthony Davis has had, in my opinion, in his entire professional career. There are a lot of people that are they have social blinders on. They're not aware of the social impact of the relationship with the fans and the community. It's not to say AD didn't do great things here. He did. He was a great player. He was an all-star. They won a lot. They didn't win a lot, but they did win. They made the playoffs. And he did things in the community. But you can look at other great players here, and Anthony Davis, and the parallels of them are not there with not only how they were when they were here, but also how they exited. I think that's the real key difference there.
It is, and I had that situation in Chicago when I was traded from Chicago. In one interview,
you screwed up,
derails the whole thing. And it is a very similar situation there, to where, from the player standpoint, what surprises me with him is as you get older and as the career matures, you start to understand and realize that. And if you can backtrack and if you can make amends, you do from the player standpoint. It seems like he's going the total opposite direction.
Yeah. This, like, exactly. So doing this in the Draymond interview.
Yeah,
like you think that's going to endear, like Chris Paul, for example, has only continued to talk about how, like, he still claims New Orleans. You know, when his time in New Orleans ended, we all understood how and why that happened with the trade to the Clippers and everything. But Chris Paul still, even with some of the boos and stuff that he's endeared when he's come to New Orleans, has still said, like, he claims New Orleans. And I think that I talked about it last year when it looked like it was when he was with the Spurs, and it looked like it was going to be his last trip ever to New Orleans. And I said it at the time. I said, look, this could very well be. It turns out it was Chris Paul's last time playing in New Orleans. And there's going to be a day where he comes back and they hang his jersey in the rafters and he's adored and cheered and they get the tribute and all that stuff. It's like, I would like for New Orleans collectively to do this while he's still playing, to appreciate one more time Chris Paul while he is still playing. It didn't happen last year, and now he's retired here at the middle of the season. So not everybody gets that, but you get it. You have to handle it the right way, and Anthony Davis didn't, and he still doesn't understand. He still doesn't get it. Maybe at some point in his life he will, but this interview is a really clear example of why he isn't.
That's true.
Right side of the rivalry. I'll explain that in a second. We're brought to you by Paris Restoration, parisrestoration.com. Kill mold, remove odor. Have mold, think you might? Paris Restoration, parisrestoration.com. That's the website. Come in and spray their patented non-toxic dry fog treatment. Hey, y'all, Louisiana is the mold capital of the world. It's wet and humid. It's a breeding ground for mold. Look up around your air vents. You see little black specks? Chances are that's mold. You get condensation, and then you get the humidity. Boom, mold. So, might have it in your walls. You don't even know it. Paris Restoration, come by, check it out. They'll spray. They'll close all the windows and doors, let it dwell, kill everything down to the spores. parisrestoration.com. As soon as the fog dissipates, you're back in, free of mold, clean, smelling, clear. parisrestoration.com. It's parisrestoration.com. So Theriot, as we know, played for the Cubs, was really a beloved figure. What did they call you in Fontenot? Like the
Cajun Connection.
The Cajun Connection. That was the Cajun Connection. When Theriot was at short and Fontenot was at second. They had T-shirts. There's still people that wear Theriot jerseys around Wrigley and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, every year.
But Theriot, after leaving Chicago, went to the Dodgers and then to the Cardinals in 2011 and did an interview. And it was a line in passing, right, where you just said finally on the right side of the rivalry?
No, I didn't say that. The question was asked, do you feel like you're on the right side of the rivalry finally, from St. Louis reporters?
You said the words, I'm on the right side of the rivalry.
And I did. I said, yeah, I'm finally on the right side of the rivalry. Absolutely.
And so Cubs fans absolutely burned Brian Theriot in effigy.
Yeah, it was a rough trip back for a couple years. But in my defense, what are you supposed to say? I mean, hindsight, obviously.
I know what to say.
I would preface that a little bit.
I would say,
but that rivalry.
I'm thrilled to be here in St. Louis. It's a great historic organization, and I think we have a chance to win and playing for one of the great managers in baseball. My time in Chicago was incredible. They drafted me. They gave me my chance. I loved playing at Wrigley and in front of those fans every day, but I'm just as excited today to be a member of the St. Louis Cardinals and play in Busch Stadium and hopefully go win a championship.
And that's what I would say now,
I know.
obviously.
I'm on the right side of the rivalry.
Yeah. At that time, though, it's like, I'm pissed at Chicago for trading me. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be in Chicago the rest of my career, obviously. I'm glad I did get traded because I ended up winning a couple championships.
Yeah, you did. Funny how things work out, huh? Yeah. All right, it's after further review. Friday show is brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Riot Radio Hour presented by the Spine Center, SpineCenterLA.com. Put back pain behind you. SpineCenterLA.com. Book that consultation. Don't be afraid of it. SpineCenterLA.com. All right, it's after further review. Let me knock out a quick break. We will get to Ask Ryan here in about 15 minutes. Come back, check the LSU starting lineup, see if it's posted with LSU and Ole Miss. We'll run through it. Don't you move. It's AFR.
After further review.
Ooh, tomorrow, Saturday, beautiful weather. You know how you got to start your day. Got to get on by Clegg's Nursery.
Oh, yeah.
How about this? High of 83, low of 60, sunny, nary a chance of rain. Chance of participation, 0. Look at that. 0.
Never.
Golly, I love that so much. So if you got stuff to do tomorrow, maybe you're going to the Strawberry Festival in Ponchatoula. Maybe you're going to the Titan Combat Championship fights at LeBear's tomorrow night. Tons of stuff going on. Make sure you get by Clegg's early in the day. Buy some flowers. Maybe Johnny Naylor seeds. You want to plant a vegetable garden, you can do it. Those greenhouses are bursting with blooms and all the things you need to get those unwanted pests out of your lawn, garden, yard, all that sort of stuff. It's Clegg's Nursery. Buy a local shop, local Clegg's Nursery.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by the Spine Center of Louisiana.
All right, roll along. We'll get to Ask Ryan here in about 10 minutes. You can get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text your question to the 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400.
Did you did you ever find your trading cards, your sports baseball cards? And if you did, I would like to buy them from you.
We've been over this. I have all my cards.
All right.
There's just none of them are any good.
Well, I haven't looked at them yet.
Trust me, dude. I have everything from my childhood sorted, cased, binders, sleeves,
Griffey?
hard
You got any
cases,
Griffey?
all of it. Yeah, just none of it's worth anything. It's all the junk wax era.
Maybe not to you, though. I've got some guys I'm collecting. So I walked in my office yesterday. You'll love this. Zach.
Yeah.
You know Zach over at Parrish.
Shout out. Zach Rarick.
Shout out,
Awesome.
Zach. He texts me. He says, "Boss, I got a present for you. It's on your desk."
Okay.
One of the customers that we did a roof for, he was in their attic checking to make sure everything was done right, and there was a box of cards.
Unopened?
Just a
Loose cards?
Yeah.
Just loose cards.
Just
not
cards.
cased or sleeved or anything?
Loose cards. So Zach asked the guy, "Hey, what are you doing with those? You know my boss really loves sports cards." He goes, "Oh, yeah, you can have them." Brett Favre rookie, sick.
Worth $8.
Dion.
Worth 35 cents.
Bo.
Worth 46 cents.
Not to me. It's worth a lot to me. Harvey Williams, rookie in the LSU uniform.
Love it. Have it.
Sick. Anyway, it was all football, but it was really cool. And it brought me back to my childhood. If anybody has sports cards, I want them. I'll buy them now. Old stuff.
Do you want, you want to just look at I've got absurd. I was in that hobby as a kid. Like subscription to the Beckett, looking at the prices every month when the Beckett came out.
Basketball?
Yeah. Probably the coolest basketball card I have is a 92 Dream Team card that's and it's cased, but it's like a horizontal. It was like 4 cards that pieced together to make the panoramic shot of the Dream Team. It's probably not worth anything, but I got that, dude.
Can I come over and look at them?
Yeah, I'll bring them to the office. You can just have them. It's just nothing. None of it's worth anything.
But but it's worth something to me.
Well, that's fine. And it's one of those things where, if my kid would care, that would be something. But Drew doesn't and won't ever, and that's not a thing. He's just different, and that's never going to be a thing. So it's just junk. It's just junk sitting in my attic. It is junk.
I'll take it off your hands.
I can remember, as a kid, dude.
I want to get you in the hobby because I
tried, man. I'm not interested.
Here's what I know about you. When you get on something, you're on it.
Yes.
And you're a fun guy to get into a hobby with, i.e. shoes, clothes, because you go
clothes, whiskey. Whiskey and sneakers are and now my health. Those are the
cigars.
Things. I wouldn't say
I'm
not deep into cigar. I enjoy smoking cigars. Yeah. I got a great relationship with my friends at Bocock, and I love the fact that they're LSU guys, family owned, and they have a great product. So I love supporting them. They don't pay me. I'm not a paid endorser of Bocock, but they'll kick me a box of cigars or some merch, and I just love helping them because they're LSU grads, family owned, and I think they're doing an awesome thing, and I love to help and promote them. So I'll shout out Bocock all the time.
Have you really tried though to get back in it?
Into cards?
Yeah.
I did. So here's the short story, and we're derailing. Oh, the lineup's posted. Okay. I'll get to the lineup in a second, and then we'll do Ask Ryan. So, okay. Oh, interesting. Huh.
Good tease.
Wow. Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, that's good.
Huh. All right, we'll get to that in a second. So, I am, and you know this about me, I am also someone who is very early on trends. And I will, I might have been the first person on TikTok. I was listening to Gary Vee. He's like, you got to be on TikTok. So when TikTok had just switched from Musical.ly to TikTok, and it was basically just people doing silly dances and all, you should realize every social platform eventually evolves into a content platform. Mm-hmm. Facebook was just college kids. LinkedIn was a job board. Instagram used to be for photographers. That was it. But everything eventually evolves, on platform into content production. So I heard Gary Vee talking about sports cards 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I tried to get back into the hobby then, and I just didn't have the interest. As a kid, I did, and I thought as a kid I was making an investment that was going to pay off big time when I was older. What I didn't understand as a 10, 11, 12-year-old is that all the card companies were just producing massive amounts of these cards, and none of them were ever going to be worth anything. So the only thing I have that's probably worth anything is I have Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards that are autographed by Shaq that are I could get them graded, and they're probably worth, I've had experts look at them, they're probably worth about $500 a piece. So that's cool, and I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because one was my brother's. He didn't know, but I took it from him. Shaq came to a basketball camp that one of the LSU assistants was putting on, and I knew what I was doing, so I got real like the Stadium Club brand Shaq rookie card, which is a really good rookie card, and I had WeChat checks.
Is that the one he's posting the guy up?
Yeah. Well, he's backing a guy down.
Yeah, backing a guy
down.
down.
And so I have two of them signed, blue ink, beautiful signature, cards in perfect condition. Great. That's the only thing I have worth anything. I have a Cal Ripken rookie as well.
Do you have the Billy Ripken?
Probably.
Yeah.
But who cares?
The one on the knob of the bat?
Yeah, I have all that. I mean,
like that card.
So I got a bajillion cards. You can have my cards. You can have them.
Okay, cool. In.
Except my Ryan Sandbergs.
I really just want Griffey, Bonds. I got an idea on Bonds.
I want to get all the Therios.
I have all. I'm working on all the Therios right now.
We're working on it.
I traded a guy. He had a card listed for $250. I traded him an autographed bat, an autographed ball, and 2 autographed rookie cards. I mailed it to him in New York last week.
For one of yours?
It's a 1-of-1.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brought to you by South Point Volkswagen. We get to the starting lineup in just a second. We got to go quickly. SouthPointVW.com, SouthPointVW.com. New and certified pre-owned in Baton Rouge and online at SouthPointVW.com. Weekends here, thinking of buying a new vehicle, in the market for a new vehicle, South Point Volkswagen. You want a sedan? You want a midsize SUV, full-size SUV? They got you covered. Maybe you want the Volkswagen all-electric ID Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that at South Point Volkswagen. They are Louisiana's largest volume Volkswagen dealer. The style, feel, performance of luxury without the cost. They're just the best. Go test drive one today at South Point Volkswagen. SouthPointVW.com. South Point Volkswagen, what's your direction? All right, here's your starting lineup for tonight. Game 1, LSU-Ole Miss. I went, because they're doing a couple of the things that I thought, but not everything that I thought. They're going to catch Cerna, and Aaron Beatty's going to DH. Braun's going to be at first. So they are going with a lefty at first, even against the lefty in Hunter Elliott. So here's how they'll line it up. Here's the great news. Chris Stanfield's in the lineup. So Stanfield ran into the wall on Tuesday. Very scary moment. But thankfully, Stanfield starting in left, and he's leading off. So Stanfield in left, Brown in right, Aaron Beatty DH. Theriot playing centers in the cleanup spot. Milam batting 5th. So he moved up a little bit in the lineup here, playing short. And then Braun batting 6th and playing first. And then the bottom third is Cerna catching, Dardar at second, and then Pearson at third. So Stanfield, Brown, Aaron Beatty, Theriot, Milam, Braun, Cerna, Dardar, Pearson. A little surprised. I love having Braun in the lineup.
I do too.
I'm a little surprised having the lefty in there against Hunter Elliott.
Go with it. Like, if he's going to be a guy that's going to be a contributor the next few years, like, let's just go with it. Let's just put him out there, let him play the rest of the year, and see what Braun can hit, man.
I agree. I've been saying this for weeks. Like, same thing I said about Cerna 6 weeks ago. I've been saying about Braun. Like, you missed on the transfers. Play your really talented young guys.
Take some lumps and then be good at the end of the year. I'm with you.
All right, it's after further review. We'll wrap up with Ask Ryan next.
AFR.
Get Gordon. Get it done. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, where we love to tell you, if you've been injured in an accident, as unfortunate that is, you don't want to go it alone. So you can trust Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com, GetGordon.com, GetGordon.com. But also, Gordon, so philanthropic, and throughout the year we get to tell you about a lot of different philanthropic endeavors that Gordon and his team, that they do every year. Well, Gordon's Grads is a very cool promotion. So every year, as we get near high school graduation, Gordon and his team, they give away laptops or MacBooks to graduating Louisiana high school seniors who are going to either a 2 or 4 year college or a trade school. So if that's you, or maybe your son or your daughter, or niece or nephew, grandson, granddaughter, someone you know, a friend's child is graduating, make sure they know about this. So go to gordonsgrads.com, gordonsgrads.com, and it'll have all the info on how you can enter. gordonsgrads.com. For Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, get Gordon and get it done.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance, Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Investing in a new roof doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Pelican Roofing, we offer 0 interest for 21 months because everyone deserves a safe, secure home. Trusted, local, affordable. Pelican Roofing, making quality roofing affordable for South Louisiana families.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot, presented by the Spine Center of Louisiana.
A big shout out, as always, to our friends over at Spine Center, Dr. McCarthy, Dr. Herod. They're amazing, man. You talk about guys who came here and embraced it and loved it. Dr. McCarthy's from Detroit, went to school at Tulane, never left. Stayed, he's built his practice here. Dr. Herod's from here, went to Harvard, came back. Dudes that love this community, and they're brilliant, amazing doctors. And at Spine Center, they've got so many options for you. Back surgery is terrifying for a lot of people, but it's amazing. A lot of stuff they'll do, these pinholes. Like, people will have these procedures done, and like they're at the beach with their kids the next day. It's amazing. Anyway, to see what they have to offer there at Spine Center. SpineCenterLA.com. SpineCenterLA.com. We appreciate Spine Center bringing you the Riot Radio Hour every single Friday. All right, let's get to Ask Ryan. You know the drill. You can email us, tweet us, text us your question in the 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Ask Ryan. Who do you like better, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Who, why? Me too, by the way. But
yeah, I just think he's got a bunch of bangers.
I'm checking the station text line as well. Jonathan, ask Ryan, why doesn't both MLB and college have standardized distances from plate to left field, center, or right? Or does the rules need to be updated for all ballparks?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the one major sport that doesn't have that. It's a good question. I don't know why. They never will. But
why?
Just because of the records and the history of the thing, it would totally change everything.
I think it invalidates the records.
No, I mean, it does.
Like, I mean, I love the Yankees. The short porch and right is stupid. It's stupid. The monster at Fenway is stupid. It's 310 feet. Hit a pop up to left field. I would do it every time.
It's Broadmoor. It's Broadmoor
I
High
would
School.
hit the ball in the air to left field every time if I played there.
Every time. Yep. I don't know. It's a good question.
Clark, ask Ryan. You going to be at the Acacia Crawfish Cook-Off on Sunday?
I'm not going to be there, Clark.
Alex Abear, ask Ryan. Who hits home runs tonight?
Okay.
Do we get more home runs or walks tonight?
I think Cerna's going to hit a homer. He needs to hit a couple. I think I'm going to go with Stanfield with another homer. Cerna and Stanfield.
I will almost guarantee you Chris Stanfield does not hit a home run.
Does he have two already this year?
Yes, but he's got one of them was a line drive in the Biddy ballpark.
Yep. Another Biddy ballpark, though.
I get it, but it's also far. I think they're three. Is it 320 down the lines? It's the dimensions are shallow in straightaway center and the alleys. It's 365 to the alleys, 390 to straightaway center. For context, the box is 405 to center and 385 in the alleys. And the box plays small, right? You bring that in 20 feet? Come on, joke. I don't think Stanfield's elevating the baseball, though. Not with a bum hand. Not a guy that elevates it anyway. Oh, did you see the Our Lady of the Lake? Did you see EJ was in there giving the headphones to the baseball players this week? Cool video. If you haven't seen it, shout out to Our Lady of the Lake, our partner here and championship health partner of LSU Athletics. There's a cool video all over social media where they they presented all the players. They did this for football too, but they presented all the players, beats, headphones, with the Our Lady of the Lake logo on it and everything. So
that's cool.
They're awesome, man. Lake's been great partners of ours, great partners of LSU Athletics, and so cool. And they had a young kid come in there and with the baseball players and give them all the headphones. Go watch the video on social. All right, here's hoping the Tigers get it done this weekend with series at Ole Miss. Alondra Pauly, thanks. Y'all have a great night.
AFR.
Getting on down the road, remind you about Supper Club, supperclubbtr.com. That's where you get your reservation, supperclubbtr.com. You know it could be good, man. I got to go. No, I'm going to go tomorrow to Le Bears for the fights for the Titan Combat Championship. Maybe pop into Supper Club beforehand. I mean, Supper Club's right there at Perkins and Bluebonnet. Go eat at Supper Club and then pop down to Le Bears for the fights. Tell you, man, no matter what occasion, it's always a great reason to get by Supper Club. Look, they got the private dining room that you can reserve. Did that for my birthday a few years ago. Had a dozen people, your family members and all. It's a great experience. Maybe you just want to have a booth for a romantic dinner. They got the semicircle booths as well that Eric and I usually reserve when we've gone for just a romantic dinner for our anniversary. Maybe it's a birthday, celebrating a graduation, a promotion, whatever it is, or just because you're alive. Supper Club is the best experience you'll have dining in Baton Rouge. SupperClubbTR.com.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game all season long. In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for our state's world-class athletes. Because it takes a champion to care for champions.
I trust the lake to keep me at my best.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
At Parrish, we take pride in building roofs that last because championships are built on commitment, not just on the floor or the court, but your home too.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country. in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.